What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, life is good, man. Beautiful weather outside, hot as heck, randomly again today. But can't complain, man. Can't complain. Shoot. What's up with you, though?
I'm doing good. Yeah, doing good. One day away from 4th of July.
You fireworking it?
No,
Why not?
absolutely not.
You nervous?
I wouldn't say that. I think I'm just wise. I think I'm smart.
Well, if you scared, just say you scared, bro.
I wouldn't say I'm scared. It just doesn't do it for me to begin with.
Why? It's not loud enough. It's not explosive enough. It's not
Even if
risky enough.
No,
What's
even if
up?
there was no danger involved with fireworks,
Yeah.
it's just they're
That's not your
fireworks,
thing?
man. No.
So you ain't never grew up and was like, yo, let me just light the
No.
firecrackers. Let me just hold it and let me just throw it.
That's never been me.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not that type of guy.
Huh. Interesting.
They're cool to see. I mean, obviously a lot of places will be launching off fireworks, so you could look up in the sky and see a whole spectacle. But even at this point, I'm so old. It's just like
You see so many fireworks.
Yeah,
How many times you go see
I don't think
fireworks?
fireworks change that much from year to year.
Like, yo, it's
Unless you
this
could tell me I'm
colorway.
wrong.
I feel like I've been
Is there-
seeing the
is there
same
some
style
new-
of fireworks.
Yeah, is there some new grand firework out there now?
They might be a little louder. The color might be a little bit more like defined, but I think I've seen pretty much every style of firework. Yeah, but it still doesn't stop the tradition, though. But sometimes it's like you go from watching it as a kid to you want to be a part of the show. I just didn't know, like, where you want that energy, where you're just like,
No.
you know what, I'm gonna throw my own fireworks out here.
No.
I think of all the little like firework videos we see. Ooh, it was one video that was online for forever. My man in the wheelchair, he's, oh, get him out of there, get out! Oh, he just like stuck. Throw him a reverse. Yeah, just like I see those type of videos. So yeah, and I don't even know why. Well, you brought up fireworks, but then I just thought of, I was like, I seen JPJ or JPP
Right.
on IG today. I didn't watch the vid with sound, but he was getting something delivered. I'm like, please don't be fireworks in that truck, whatever it is. But it's just that type of stuff right now, man. But I was wondering, I was curious about that, man. That's Terry. Back up, Terry. Back up. Put it in reverse. Terry was stuck.
See, like, these are even stories you don't hear about or you don't see on the news. Like, NML Finesse 410 says, burned my neck last year on the 4th. Hopefully we're safer this year. Like, all for what?
It gets real.
All for what?
It gets
These
real,
cheap
bro.
ass little fireworks.
I've seen
Come on.
people almost burn their backyards now with the fireworks. You like, bro, why?
Like, they're not even that good.
Why? They're not.
At least the ones up in the sky, they're kind of cool to look at, but the ones you buy from like Phantom Fireworks and like off the street,
You gotta
it's
feel like
bro,
a professional when you get them from Phantom, though, and you get the ones that are like, oh, this is the most dangerous, extra TNT, extra one. Yeah, I want that one. Like, you're an expert. You're like, bro, you're about to blow yourself up, bro. Stop it.
Like, anytime I'm at a party and people are doing that, like they're trying to set off their own fireworks, like I never think to myself, I gotta stop everything I'm doing to go see these because it's gonna change my life. No, I just stay where I'm at. You guys want to go shoot these fireworks off? Put yourself into danger and
I'm good.
see something that is really not that amazing, to be honest. You're going to do all that, go do it.
And I feel like, low-key, every single
Fine,
time
that's
I've
not me,
been
though.
around somebody doing their own fireworks, it's always been something like on the brink of catastrophic happening. Like, every single time. So you're right. You're right. It's not worth it. But I'm even thinking, like, I was recent, like, this is while I was still playing, I want to say. And yeah, a couple of my neighbors was like, yo, let's get the fireworks. And we're in the backyard. It's like, yo, I'm not going to touch them because the JPP they already have them. But literally, as we back there shooting, I'm like, yeah, we almost set the whole backyard on fire. Messing with them daggone the phantom firework joints, Hey, you got to set it up this way. Hold on. Is it all the way set up? Kind of. Not really. Yeah, bro, stay away from the fireworks, man. Stay away. You're right. Does anything ever positive come from this? Risk versus reward, is it worth it?
It's absolutely not.
I was
Absolutely
like,
not.
the risk reward, I don't think it's worth it, bro, at the end. For that little do. Yeah. For sure. Now, NML Finesse did say that the fireworks weren't cheap also. He said he actually spent something on his. And they just
Well, that's fine. They look cheap to me. I'm just going to be straight up with you. Like, They're not that impressive.
The package, it looks like Jakey too. I'm like, yo, this is how much for that? But Michael G hit it perfectly. Alcohol and explosives. This is a bad combination, and typically, that is how it works. You don't do them when you're, dried up, not lubricated. No. You wait till you didn't, having a little fun, hanging out all day. Then it gets dark. Now we want to play pyro guys, right? Pyrotech. It's like, yo, man, this is a terrible decision, terrible idea. Yeah, be safe out there. Just whoever y'all are, be safe, all right? I see some of y'all lit sheets and all these other places trying to get let me get their little sparkler here. Let me get this little pop rock. Just be careful with all that type of stuff, all right? Yeah.
Hopefully we don't hear any war stories.
Seriously.
Are we doing show Monday?
Yes.
Monday.
That'll be the only one next
Okay.
week. Well, it depends right now, Deke. Can we pull back the curtain a little bit? You know, we got the vacay
That's
coming
why I
up.
asked. I was like, wait, when are we doing the show next week?
So I'm going to update everybody on the situation. We have the vacation next week. We're supposed to be going to the Caymans, right? But I don't know if anyone's been paying attention. They got this hurricane situation that's going on with like Jamaica, Caymans right now. And they're saying like, if it hits it, then it's like, ain't going to be no trip. But if it doesn't, then it's going to be a trip. So just,
So when's it hitting it?
It's supposed to be today. They evacuating everybody today. So we're going to find out by tonight if it did.
So there's no risk of you going during this storm or hurricane.
Right.
Is
if
there going to be anything
you're
to go
not going to
to?
be able to go. Yeah, because they evacuated like all the tourists off the island yesterday and today. I think at 6 p.m. is the final like flight where like the planes leaving the island. But it was like, yeah, man, get up out of here. They cut people's trip short and they're like, yeah, wait before you can come out here because we might not let y'all onto the island if the hurricane is bad enough and it hits them. So TBD. But at least Monday, we definitely good for Monday.
So hopefully we don't hear any war stories.
Yeah, hopefully no war stories. Want to no war stories, man. But you gotta be careful with these fireworks, man. But why? How did that become a tradition, anyways, in America? Like, dude, I don't know. Do they shoot fireworks everywhere else? I know we celebrate 4th of July, but like, I don't know. Like, is that like a thing? And why is it a thing?
That's a great question.
Man.
I think that's actually a great piggyback off of the intro of the last
podcast.
podcast.
Come on, man.
We were wondering why popcorn at movie theaters.
Let's go, Deke. Get me right, Deke.
Why 4th of July fireworks?
Why fireworks on 4th of July, man? Huh? Are we trying to simulate the bombs bursting in air? Is that what we want to do?
This is from the American Pyrotechnics Association.
Uh-oh.
AmericanPyro.com.
This
should be official, right?
Come on. It sounds official. Is it .com or .net? It doesn't matter.
.com.
It sounds right.
Early U.S. settlers brought their love of fireworks with them to the New World. Wait, so fireworks were around back in the 1700s?
So who created it? Was it just let me shoot an explosive into the air and then it was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Call it a firework.
Fireworks were a part of the very first Independence Day, a tradition that continues every 4th of July when we celebrate as John Adams had hoped, with pomp and parade. Wow. So
I just don't get this. What, like, how did that start? Like, what made that though? Like, why would John say, man, shoot the fireworks up in the air one time? Like, I want to know how that
it seems like fireworks have just always been around, and if you want to celebrate, you shoot off fireworks.
Low key, though, all right.
So for America, we're celebrating independence from England and all that.
Because I watch Disney movies, Deke, and that's how I initially learned about different cultures. So it's this movie called Mulan, all right? Mulan, she's Japanese, she fights, she got this little dragon named Mushu, it's the homie, right? They shoot fireworks at the end of that movie. Now, I wasn't sure if it was because it was just Disney doing it, and that's how we do it in America, or if they really, like, but I've never asked either.
Well,
but
funny you bring that up.
I just
funny
thought
you
about
bring
it.
back.
I was like Mulan, you know what I mean? Like,
seriously.
Mulan, bro.
It's funny you bring up Mulan because from the American Pyrotechnics Association, AmericanPyro.com, the history of fireworks, or at least when they started, it goes back to 600 to 900 AD.
Oh, wow.
Legend has it that a Chinese alchemist mixed potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal to produce a black flaky powder, the first gunpowder. This powder was poured into hollowed-out bamboo sticks and later stiff paper tubes, forming the first man-made fireworks.
Wow. Because I remember they used to have, like, in Mulan, they had a little thing.
So that's like 1,000 years before.
That's great. Yeah, any of the independent stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess, just fireworks have been around longer than you would have thought. And you use them for celebrating stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I would have always thought, like, it's clearly an explosive, so you would have to have been coming from, like, weaponry to get to it being more of, like, all right, this is a celebratory thing now, and I'm not trying to point at you and kill you. But I just like, it's just so much. I have just questions around the trial and error process of like that type of stuff. Like, Deke, did you accidentally mix that with that to create that? And did you blow yourself like your hand off or anything in that process also? Like, hey, Deke, go stand over here. Let me show you this firework. And you stand there first. Boo. Like, shout out though.
Yeah, it looks like it's as simple as that. Fireworks were around a while, and John Adams said that
bro.
we need to celebrate this day with a lot of pomp and circumstance, and even I'm seeing some sports thrown in there, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires.
Huh.
That's how he said the day. That's how he said the day should be celebrated.
Wow. That's interesting, man.
'Cause that came from another source too. It was basically the same thing I read at the beginning.
That's facts. That's valid. Bro, look at you
Learn something new, man.
Look at you backdoor your way to this Deke thought. I see you, Deke. Deke's like, yo, I got you.
I was going to ask you about Klay Thompson.
Deke said, I got y'all today. Yeah, so you want to talk Klay. I was going to talk Bronny on that 7.9. What's happening? Yeah.
LeBron just signed a 2-year deal.
Hey, Bron and Bronny. They hey, man. Richest family in the NBA right now, man. You love to see it. Father-son combo. History being made on all fronts. Yeah. But, end of an era for Klay. Definitely end of an era.
I know you wanted him.
I did, but at the same time, it's like, I get it. You know, for him, because it sounds like he never wanted to leave Golden State. You know, now that we're getting more of the backstory stuff coming out, but seems like him and the Warriors weren't on the same terms, and the timing of it was a little bit off. So, you know, I don't like the fact that the Lakers didn't do whatever it took to go get him, but at the same time, it's like, yeah.
What I was reading, he felt like the Lakers situation was going to be too similar to the Warriors.
Yeah, I can see it.
Both aging teams, kind of. A lot of, I think the conversation's revolving around them based off legacy a little bit more than how good they are right now. And, two, with him, he's already so familiar with the Lakers organization.
This,
right, so I think he just wanted a complete fresh start.
Yeah. And going to play with Luka is nowhere near the same pressure as playing with Steph or playing with LeBron.
Yeah.
I think that's the other part. The blame that comes with playing with those type of dudes, if they're not successful, they're not going to get that. They're going to look to you. Think about it, man.
Absolutely.
Steph not going further this year. They looked at Klay.
He just gets all the blame.
Yeah, because Luka don't play defense. So they're going to point at that and they're going to say, well, this is why. Whereas with Bron, they're going to hit him with the, hey, Klay, that's on you. Ray Allen did it. Why can't you do it? Like, they'll find another person to put it on. Not saying that it's right.
Right. If you think of the finals, I don't think Kyrie really got much criticism at all.
Not at all.
And he was like non-existent on offense for at least 3 of those games.
They got on Luka and they would show them highlights of every time he was playing defense, somebody scoring. Klay. Man, he went 0 for 10 in that game. You said 0 for 10 in the elimination game. 0 for 10. Yeah. So that's the part. It's like, if you're tired of living that and you don't want to do it with, if you're going to do it, you want to do it with the kids you've been doing it with since you came into the league, which is Steph. It's kind of crazy to go from you building it with this dude you'd have been at the top and now the dude that you then competed with and have, put, stains on his legacy, so to speak. Now you can go jump ship and go work with him. I think it could be a little awkward in that sense too.
Warriors didn't want him though.
They didn't say they didn't want him. They just said that, let's see, can we do stuff with our roster first before committing the type of money that he was wanting?
Yeah, I don't blame Klay for leaving.
Man.
They paid Draymond.
Right.
They paid all these other
Everybody
dudes.
else got paid. Why can't you get paid?
Yeah, and he was the second most important guy throughout this whole thing. I mean, I guess you could argue KD or not, but obviously Klay's been here since the beginning and all the way up to this point.
They both were in this, but we would take Klay over Draymond.
Absolutely.
And it's like Draymond's the third.
Yeah, they paid Jordan Poole before Klay.
Right.
Like, think of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they went through their list of people that got paid, man. So I'm like, I get
Wiggins,
it. I definitely get it. And clearly the NBA don't care about if you older or not. They still gonna cut a check. We point out these dudes all the time. He still getting paid, he getting a check. So it's like, Klay still can shoot. That ain't gonna go away.
Yeah, his game should age well. It's just, I guess it's different whenever you were that guy at a spot this whole time and then you got to transition out of that. He was kind of forced to last year because they benched him. But he played better when he was benched.
But it's
he averaged
hard to
18.
go from being the guy Like it's Splash
Yeah,
Brothers.
he probably didn't feel appreciated anymore. I mean, that's really what it comes down to
You go
throughout
from being
this
a
whole
Splash Brother, arguably a top 5 all-time shooter, to come off the bench like you know, a role player. It's like, bruh, I got rings. He big on that. Was it Game 6 Clay? Like, come on, man. He even got his little moniker. Yeah. That's the reason why I liked him. But now I'm just trying to figure out, like, all right, that's done. James Harden is done. Was it the Valanciunas he's done or whatever the heck.
Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas is done. I'm like, DeMar DeRozan is the only one. It's the last of the dying breed. Unless we go trade for something.
DeMar DeRozan.
Well, because in terms of the list, Brian had specifically asked for like 4 people.
Okay.
And he was the 4th
How you
player
feeling
up
about
there.
that?
I mean, I don't think it moves the needle, but it's an asset. I think it helps, but it doesn't. It's not gonna make him a championship team. No.
Has he even been good recently?
I mean, it's DeMar DeRozan. He's a good player.
Was
but
he averaging like 19 or something?
Yeah,
with the
but
Bulls?
think of DeMar though in the sense of like, how does that look with Bron and AD when both or all 3 of them essentially would need to have that ball, so to speak.
Yeah, because DeRozan's not really a spot up guy.
And that's the whole reason why Clay made more sense, because he just fits that better. And James Harden, you could treat him as a true point guard and let him rock that way, whereas
And that's the thing with Clay.
like, he's going to get a bucket, bro.
He fits the Mavs really well, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Clay would have fit the Lakers well, but also with Luke and how ball dominant he is, fits the Mavs awesome as well. You know what? DeRozan, 24 points a game last year.
Yeah, DeRozan could hoop, but he's ball dominant. That's the only thing I just like.
Holy shit.
From that point, he's not catching and shooting in the corner, man. He's going to get buckets.
He's like the Mike Evans of shooting guards here. I think this looks like about 10 or 11 seasons in a row of averaging over 20 points.
He nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 11 seasons in a row. Dating back to 2013. 20 points a game. Assist numbers ain't terrible either. Around 5 assists.
But think about it. It's like him with a superstar, it could work. Him as the superstar, that's Toronto with him and Kyle Lowry.
Right.
That's what I'm
He'd
like.
be worthwhile for the Lakers to get then. You're empty-handed right now. You might as well get him.
And he would be, I look at him as like, yo, could you be our upgraded version of Drew Holiday? Because like Drew gonna give you defense, but Drew can score. But I'm like, yo, you're way more offensive, whereas Drew's gonna give you more defense. But it's like, I need another third type of. You're not AD, but I need something that can go off on. It can have a night or two where it can go off. But as a whole, you could just give me this consistent type of stuff, because we thought that was D'Angelo Russell, and we saw how that kind of got a little rocky too.
So you get rid of Russell if you bring in DeRozan?
I would, yeah.
Get a big? Okay.
When they won it last time, it was big.
Do you know what LeBron's deal was for?
2 for 104.
Was that the max?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he said it.
He said he was going to take the pay cut, and then it was like, yeah, he got the max.
Well, yeah, that's why I was curious if DeRozan's still out there.
I was like, oh, all right.
Was he going to take the pay cut to try to get him? But I guess
he took the max, bro.
I guess the guys that he wanted that just signed, like Clay and Valanciunas and all them, so, they were a tier above DeRozan in LeBron's mind.
So those were the big 3, and then it was like, oh, DeMar DeRozan was the last name he mentioned.
I ain't taking a pay cut for him, though.
Shit. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I wonder what DeRozan's market is anyway.
Right.
Is it Clay? Is it like 20 mil? Is it less than that? Is it more?
I would do a little
Because
less.
I don't think he's
quiet where he plays at.
Yeah, like the 24 points, like those are good stats. Those are really good stats.
But it's like
NBA.
Kevin Love stats, though.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't think he's viewed
Right.
as a winner. I don't think he's viewed as a franchise changer or anything.
That's the Kevin Love. You and the Timberwolves getting 20 and 20. Like, it's cool, but yeah, what are you doing it against? And yeah, what has it led to in his case?
Depending on the number, it can be crazy value, good value.
Yeah.
Like if you got him for less than 20, you got him around 15. It's like you compare a contract like that to what Paul George is getting over with the 76ers.
He's a Compton cat.
Because I think Clay's contracts, that's good value. That's really good value.
Especially what Clay brings.
Yeah, you look at George's contract, like complete max to go out play 76ers, what was it, like 40, 50 million.
Yeah.
And Clay for 20, it's like, does Paul George make up that much of a difference?
Make it make sense.
I get why you pay Paul George. I do think he's like that. I think he's pretty damn good. He's a top 20, top 15 player. But Clay fits the Mavericks or the Lakers. Ultimately, he went to the Mavericks, but I think he fits them like really, really good, just being that spot-up shooter.
Yeah. Now, Kenneth Moses said we don't got to worry about that. J.J. Redick going to activate himself down the stretch, and that's going to be the spot-up shooter for the Lakers down the stretch, man. That's
There's no way.
Why not?
There's no way.
He's still ready.
He's
He
been out of
looks
the league
the part.
too long.
He
There's
can
no
still
way.
shoot that jump range. He ain't forgot how to shoot.
There's no
He
way.
ain't forgot how to shoot. If Bronny come out here, Bronny 3 and you give me defense, and then we're going to sub you out for J.J. shooting on offense. There you have it, man.
There's no way.
There you have it. J.J. coming out there like Clark Kent. He going to take that suit off at the All-Star break. He going to start one. Who's number 4? He going to start warming to that number 4 on him. Like, nah, JJ. All right. Stop playing with JJ, man.
There's no way.
JJ for the win, bro. I would like that. I can get behind that one.
All right, you got anything else you want to talk about? Before we
Man,
start this?
No. We good. Because me and you, we're gonna talk a little bit. We think we have some time to get to that. If not, we'll get on the back end. But then we got obviously TG, man. So now we gonna be solid. We solid. Yeah, we got plenty we're gonna discuss while we out here today. So no. I think I'm copacetic on my side. But shout out to Bronny and shout out to Bron, taking care of business. Love to see when history's getting made. Love to see when contracts getting signed. And I'm all for players getting their contract money, man. So salute them, bro. Salute them on that.
Lifted Ones tuning in from the 916.
Oh, wait a
Sacramento.
minute, Deke. I ain't even do it. I ain't even get to that. Let me get that. That's on me.
Well,
I messed it up. That was on me.
hey, listen though.
That was on me though.
The chat's on top of it.
They
They're
are.
already
They knew what time it was.
dropping their area code.
It's like, look, we know when this is the conversation ending, it's area code time now. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, why don't you drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from? So then that way we can give you those big boy shout outs to start the day's show. And of course, you know the drill. Hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby.
Lifted Ones 916 Sacramento says it's too damn hot in my city, man. Driving to the Bay Area this weekend to cool down.
Shout out. Yeah, it is. It's a little hot. It's been getting hot out here, bro. It's that time of year, man.
Yeah.
It's hot outside. It's that time.
Raw Dollars from the 338, Youngstown, Ohio. Sharing line, baby.
Okay, Sharon, we back in the saddle. I like that.
Dominic Ballish 352, Mount Dora, Florida.
Hey, shout out to Mount Dora, Florida. One time for the culture.
Tito Good Vibes from Fort Worth, Texas, 817.
Shout out.
Mike Hood from the 614, Columbus.
Shout out to Columbus in the building. Yes, sir.
Malvo does it from the 562, Long Beach, California. Says, Moats, I'll be 40 on Friday.
Hey, salute you and happy early birthday as well, man. Turn up one time for the culture.
And he just joined the upper room.
Hey, shout out to Malvo does it and welcome to the room. Yes, indeed. Love that, man. Appreciate the support as well.
DC53 from the 412, Hill
Shout
District.
out to DC53 and shout out to the Hill District. If you know, you know.
Hollywood 931 tuning in from the 931, Columbia,
out.
Tennessee. What's up, fellas? And also to the ladies.
Hey, salute the gents and the gentle ladies as well. I was about to say gentlemen and gentlewomen, but yeah, that came out all backwards. Don't worry about it. Y'all knew where I was going with it though.
Seth Garrett from the 252, Greenville, North Carolina.
Shout out to Greenville.
And I'll say one more. Drummond MH from the 406, Big Sky Country.
Shout out to the Big Sky and the Big Sky Country, man. I got Doug D. He says, yo, 717 crew, I'm in Harrisburg. Shout out to Doug D being in Harrisburg. One time for the culture. Lee G in the 330, Canton, Ohio. Love that. Frank K always tapping in the 520. Tucson, Arizona, as usual. Shout out to the desert people over there. And Corey Martinez, the 915, El Paso, Texas. Yes, indeed. And then I'm going to end it with the homie David Soto, all the way from Chicago. Always a pleasure to have you in the building with us. And what's up, Chris Carlisle? Tuning in from the 251, Foley, Alabama. Love to see it. Love to see it, baby.
First super of the day.
All right, what we looking
We got
like?
President Nitty.
Oh, shout out to President.
So shout out to AJ, Fish Momentum, Tito,
The gang.
X.
The gang.
I think he means X Concepts.
Gotta be, right?
Raw Dollars,
Share a
Deke,
line.
and Master Moats, and the
Oh,
chat.
salute you.
Gonna watch at work later. I'm going to Chicago this weekend to announce our engagement.
Let's go. Congratulations on the engagement, man. Make sure you announce that thing the right way. Make sure you do a real play and real fly like I know you're going to do that thing, all right? Salute you on that, man. Love that. And safe travels to Chicago as well, man. I like that. That's clean.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's clean. That's major right there, man. Like, maybe want to go. Maybe want to go.
I'm guessing
engaged,
he's
man.
already engaged. I hope he's
I would
already
hope
engaged.
so too. I'm about to say because this, you're not gonna make it to the weekend. Somebody gonna drop the somebody gonna find out. Just be careful. But that's fire though. But also it's President Nitty, so that might be his code name. So we don't know like everybody's actual name. So hopefully, if this is a planned surprise, it won't be ruined.
Okay.
But either way, this is freaking
Does
fire.
she know
bro.
she's engaged?
She might not know just yet. You're engaged. You don't even know it yet. She's like, yo, we're going to Chicago this
Did he
weekend.
propose?
You're engaged. You just haven't realized just yet. All right. But
Okay.
maybe his lady don't know his username is President Nitty. Like, would your lady know because I don't know who your lady or ladies are because you won't officially tell us anything. We just know that you've done something for somebody. That's what we know. All right. We get way too many compliments for you now. They was like, oh, look, Deke look manly. It's real mannish. Oh, gosh, man, just look at the cut, look at the buff. Yeah. So we know that this is what goes on. So it's like, would your significant other know what your username is? Like, I don't know. So maybe you could get away with a surprise engagement. Are you planning a surprise engagement this week, Deke? Just asking.
No.
It is a holiday weekend.
No.
Sometimes people get engaged on holidays.
I think they would because it's just chilling with Deke. It's it's out there, right?
Yeah.
Or Deke on YouTube.
Unless you got like a burner account. Maybe you got a burner account you comment under or something, man.
I'm not KD. No.
Man, But all right. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, because if
it's
he
gonna
already
work out.
proposed, shouldn't people that are close to them know? Is this not already
Maybe
announced?
this is like the intimate announcement, and now he's gonna do like the public announcement. Maybe that's what it is, like the picture, what everybody can. Oh, congrats! Because you do the first one is like, all right, this for me, you, your parents, my parents, close people, but we don't want to publicly put it out there just yet. Yeah. Now let's go ahead and publicly put it out. We'll bring some people over, bring them over to for the little cookout or something like that. We're gonna have people in town. All right, now we'll make the announcement. Hey, everybody, meet my future boo. Yeah. How you gonna announce it when you announce yours, man?
I don't know if that's happening.
Deke, it's all good, bro. You ain't gotta keep keep any secrets, bro. Like, yo, if you got somebody that you ready to propose to, just let us know, man. Cause we can tell, like, 3 years it did not. This wasn't the fit.
You sure? I thought I always looked like this.
Nah. The people they don't feel like this has been Deke for like the past 3 years. Nah. This is like new wave. So we're all like, all right, he's committed to something or somebody. Like somebody has his interest. We're gonna find out one of these days. Just wait, we're gonna find out. Mm-hmm.
Let's go, you Dove says bottle rocket wars are fun.
See, it's how it be, bro. Bottle rockets, Roman
Wars?
candles. Now, I'm not shooting anything at anybody with fireworks. I don't think that crosses the line of we're no longer playing. I think you're crazy, and if it hits me, I'm gonna and then I'm gonna fight you. All right. So I don't think I don't know. Maybe that's what they do out there in Wyoming, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't sound that fun.
It's like a safety.
Maybe
hazard.
they're just shooting them at each other up in the air.
Yeah. Who could shoot them higher up?
Like I said, with just normal fireworks, that doesn't really get me going.
Nah, Deke, that's why you got to add it to add it. No, put it at you. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, up in the sky. Oh, that's boring. Hey, moving target. Now we got action. Yeah. Please, anybody that's listening to us, do not point fireworks at people. Please operate in a safe manner, sober in all capacity. Please. All right.
Stan Claire saying you got to have goggles on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But if that's what I need to light the firework, to play with the fire, I don't want to do all that. I feel like that's no longer playing. Now we're doing something like it's a safety issue.
Tyler from the 334 ain't about the bottle rocket wars.
Yeah, it's different, bro. It's a different game, man. How do you lose? Like, that's why I want to know. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It's just
I would hate to be losing now. Just doesn't seem like a good idea. But this is fire. That's why I've been trying to figure out why was this even a thing. Like, let's shoot these up in the air. Yeah. Now let's shoot them around at people.
Okay, we got Tito Good Vibes gifted the most membership to Psycho Knot.
Shout out to Tito being a rock star at life and Psycho Knot. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And then we got Let's Go UW dropping another super. Says, fun fact: if Najee gets 1,113 rushing yards this year, he'll go from 13th to being the 5th on the all-time rushers for the Steelers, just behind Al Bell.
Interesting. You don't like it.
We did say
like it.
no. I do like it. We did say that we're gonna look up 15 years from now. Najee Harris is gonna lead the Steelers franchise in rushing yards.
Seriously, bro.
We'll be consistently talking about trading him and that Najee's not good enough. He's not one of the elites, but I think he's gonna Frank Gore us. Just get 1,000 yards every year, plug along, and we're gonna look up. He's gonna have 14,000 yards for the Steelers.
As long as he stays healthy, there is nothing that's gonna stop him from that, bro. That's just his game. You know it. It's the consistent body punching, jab punches. Like,
yeah, 1,100 yards next year, and he's going to be 5th all time already.
Think about it, bro. But when you do that for the first 3 years, now you do a 4th one, it's like how many backs go 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, or let alone 4,000-yard seasons in their career? Like, you got the elite, but a lot of them dudes, I mean, we talked about Todd Gurley. He had an elite run, but he was only 6 years in the league. So if you didn't get it the first 4, the back end was getting tough. It's like, that is crazy, dude.
Well, good for him. I think that's a good stat for the Najee truthers right there. That's a good little fact.
Don't do that.
I think it's also a good fact or stat to
he
shut up the doubters.
So if he finishes with 1,100 and he's 5th all time on the rushing list, where would you rank him?
Running backs?
Mm-hmm.
Steelers running backs?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like Steeler legacy stuff, or I need one game tomorrow?
Let's do both.
One game tomorrow, I'm taking Lev Bell.
Same.
Steelers legacy, it's either Franco or bust. It's probably Franco.
Okay.
Based off.
Does he make your top 3?
Najee?
Steelers all time.
No.
Steelers all time legacy running backs.
Ooh. It's Franco and bust 1, 2. No matter what way you want to slice it.
Facts.
Top 3. So he's not even in the top 3 for all-time rushers then. So I don't even think it would be a slight
Bell isn't
top
top 3 all-time rusher either. He said he would be 5th all-time, right behind
4th.
L.
So
Bell.
who is 3rd then? Why am I missing a running back? Willie P, no.
Are they counting Rocky in that? But Rocky was fullback, and he wouldn't have the numbers like that. No way.
What?
Yeah.
Barry
Frenchie?
Foster?
You got Frenchie, Barry, Franco, Bussy, Willie.
It might be Willie.
Mendenhall.
Would Najee be over Willie Parker? Is that what we're saying? Let's see who the 4th is.
Yeah, who is the 4th? Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just assuming it's Willie right now.
I'm like, it's either Willie, Mendenhall, or Barry. I think I'm gonna go Barry.
It might be Barry, because he had one crazy ass year. It's Willie Parker at 3.
Ooh.
Bell's 4. 5 is John Henry Johnson. That dude's in the Hall of Fame. That dude's from like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I know you don't like old Hall of Famers. You would have gave his number out. I already know. You would have gave his number out. I know you.
What do you mean?
You would have gave his number out. If his number was retired, you'd be like, you can have his number. Yeah.
Probably. I mean, we probably have been using his number.
He said, "You're too old. I don't got time for that, bro." And it's not. I get it.
Would Najee be 3 over? No, he would definitely not be over Willie Parker. No.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
But you taking Willie over L. Bell? You taking L. Bell over Willie?
Steeler legacy stuff.
Right.
I think it's Willie. The Super Bowl run.
Man.
Yeah. 2 rings.
Okay.
It's got to be Willie. He had a nice run for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
For legacy purposes, but I need a game tomorrow. I'm taking Le'Veon Bell. I mean, it's the same thing with like Antonio Brown. I'm taking Antonio Brown tomorrow as my number 1 Steeler receiver.
But your legacy pick is who?
It would still probably be AB.
I was thinking something.
He was just that
bro.
good.
Hey.
Yeah, he was that good, and he did it much longer than Le'Veon Bell did.
Yeah. Even though his numbers aren't better than Hines.
ABs?
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are on a per game basis, per season basis.
But not Steelers legacy basis. Not per game. It is though. But Steelers all time legacy is not. His Hines still is at the top of them.
I'll give the nod to AB still.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that good. I mean, we're talking about him being
L. Bell
a
was
top
like
3 or
that
4
too,
receiver
though.
of all time.
L. Bell had his run where he was like that too.
I know.
But
The injuries got to L. Bell.
Scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, the injuries got to L. Bell. I think that's what hurt him.
Okay.
Because at least AB put together, he had that 6 season stretch, but even before that, he had 1,000 yards and had an 800-yard year after that. I think in
Bell's
2013.
4-year stretch was stupid though.
Yeah, but he got hurt. Like
He was still a
how many
dude
like
during that,
full
though.
seasons did he even play
But
out of that
let's
4
pull him
years?
up. Let's say he still.
'Cause he was getting hurt in the middle.
He
of
was
a couple
missing
of them.
some time, but he was still putting up though.
I know when he was out there. I agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, he made 3 Pro Bowls.
He had a
So it was the
all
one
AP in there as well.
It was
Yeah.
the one season in 2015 when he got knocked out by Burfict.
Right. Other than that,
Yeah.
he was out there. He got hurt in the postseason in the AFC Championship. But you think about them first 2 playoff games leading up to that, he gets us out of Kansas City. He was a big reason why we got out of Miami.
His rookie year wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Like L. Bell went stupid, bro.
He's
But
better than
he
Willie Parker.
ain't gonna have Najee's numbers or Willie's numbers though.
I'm gonna be straight. He's better than Willie Parker. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And honestly,
But
now that I'm
Willie P
looking
got
at this,
the 2 rings though.
yeah, I know. I'm looking at this 4-year stretch
It
by
was stupid,
Bell.
bro.
If you want to include his rookie year 5 year, that's
It
probably
was
better than
stupid,
Parker's.
bro.
But yeah, Parker's got the Super Bowl, man. Like, and Parker was good in his own right. He just doesn't have the receiving that Bell has.
L. Bell was doing it in the postseason when he was healthy. He had the one run where he went to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's definitely a tough one. I think Bell's better,
Respect.
but Bell also did sit out a full season and left us for the Jets. So that's gotta be taken into the equation. Yeah, if you were talking about Steeler legacy and that type of stuff, I think that kind of hurts him.
Okay.
Whereas we replaced Willie with Mendenhall.
Mendenhall still produced, got you to a Super Bowl as well.
I know Mendenhall was a good back. I don't know where I'd rank him. I don't even want to have that conversation right now.
Leave him alone. We don't want none of that. Just keeping it as positive show today.
And that's
Everything is
fine.
happy.
I agree with that because I do think Mendenhall was a really good back for us.
I would agree.
He was really good.
Man, I just know when we start splitting hairs that it's going to turn dark for him. And that's the part where it's like, yeah, we don't want to go there today. We just stay away from all that shit.
All right, that's it then for the Supers right now.
We had one other one. Let me get this real quick. Let's Go UW sent this in early. It says, rocking around the 412, year 7 is live. Since the mission started in 2018, we've raised over $32,000 to go directly to local children. Anyone who donates at least $10 is automatically entered to win prizes. So shout out to Let's Go UW, man. Continue on with his philanthropic efforts. I do remember that from a year ago where he did bring this up to on the channel as well, man. So now salute to rocking around the 412, man, and everything that they're doing in terms of raising money and just being positive contributors to the community, man. So yeah, shout out to Let's Go UW though, man. I like that right there. Shout out when we got good passion and good comments, man.
I just looked up Parker stats, man. Bell has a really good case to be number 3. That's a conversation. I might have to.
That's why I wanted to.
Yeah, I might have to take the 4th of July weekend and think about that.
Right, because I was like, at first I didn't think it was as cut and dry, but I'm like, yo, that third running back spot, because we all agree, Bussy and Franco, they're untouchable. They're goated. It is what it is. But that third spot, I think is open. I'm biased to L. Bell because I saw that firsthand. I lived that. It is like, yeah, I haven't seen another back
you're right.
do that.
It's
man.
not like he folded in the playoffs. He just
got
hurt too much. Yeah,
right.
And then when he did play, I mean,
that was a man.
From what I remember, he was playing pretty good.
That was a man, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, and that's my thing. Where it's like I see Najee and his argument is the consistency each and every season while going through some of the lean offense / coaching scenarios that he's had. But then when you talk Willie P, it's like Willie got the hardware. And he wasn't just along for the ride.
Longest
he was
run in Super Bowl history.
Right. He was producing in these games. So that's the other part. I'm like, is Willie as dynamic as L. Bell? No. But them 2 rings, how much does that matter versus this guy who was ultra talented but didn't get the hardware? I mean, you can make the case the TJ and James Harrison argument. TJ, we would always say, man, statistically, and when we watch it, the production is through the roof. But we can't unsee Debo doing what he did in the postseason and specifically in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And it's hard to say TJ is over that when we have this part, but this guy doesn't have that to match it. Whereas if L. Bell had the rings, we ain't even talking about Willie P. We talking about L. Bell as the greatest steal it back potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I think he
Think
is.
about
if
it.
I
If
just
he
need a
had a
game
ring,
tomorrow for my
yeah.
life, I'm taking Le'Veon Bell as my starting running back.
I ain't even double thinking. I'm just like, you know what time? Ring the bell. You know what time we on, man? That's real life. Interesting.
I got to think about this one more.
I like this, bro. I like this. That was even supposed to be a topic. Shout out to Let's Go UW. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Let's Go UW for that one right there, man. All right.
And I don't even know if we can give that second ring to Willie P because I think he was hurt for those playoffs.
Oh, we
want to get technical with it. He wasn't out there. You're not going to find 39 in those Super Bowl highlights.
So let's peel back the curtain a little bit more. All right. I'm just.
You really want me to dig into details?
The tide is turning on Willie P right now, ladies. I don't know if y'all just caught on. The tide just turned because now it was 2 of them. It's hard for LBL to fight versus 2 rings. Deke he was like, you know what? What if it's just 1? All right, this is
He played that season, but he was
curve,
also a little banged up.
You kind of got that on the curve,
year.
man.
It wasn't like the Willie P of old. It was kind of Willie P on the downswing.
That is funny. Hey, that's how I be though, bro. He's like, yo, I've been just 1.5 the ring. If it's 1.5, that's a different combo than 2. 2
it's
is
at
like,
least 1.5.
Yeah, because 2 is like, yo, it's hard to take 2 off the mantle. It's like, yo, you got 2 rings, you've done it, and you have history in the game. Like, you made plays. But now that 1.5, you could. I like it. Oh, and yes, let's go UW. Trust me, we are gonna get TG's opinion on this, man. Yeah, we got to ask him, man. Yeah, I'm putting in my notes right now. So we'll be talking to him in about 17 minutes, man. All right. I'll make sure that's the first thing I ask him. All right. RB ranking. Now, I'm gonna take a wild guess. I think he's going L Bell though. I think he's gonna put L Bell's number 1 on his list because he likes some L Bell. You know that. That's his man's. Ring the bell,
you
baby.
Gotta frame it as like from like a Steeler legacy standpoint. Like,
yeah.
If you're going through like a Steelers museum or something, like, who are you putting above the other?
All right.
If you had to have statue, who gets the bigger statue? Like if you had to line up the running backs.
Oh, all right. So should we ask him, yo, just rank?
That's probably a better way to look at it.
If you're building statues for Steeler running backs, and these are the guys.
Steelers museum.
These are the guys we're picking from: Franco, Bussy, Willie P, L Bell,
who gets
and
the
Naj.
AI statue?
Yeah. Who? Oh. All right. Yeah, that'd be a good one. So yeah, we're gonna get that from him as soon as we call him up. Hopefully, he's available and on time today. I believe him. It's a holiday.
And you know he'll be eating that up too because he likes to talk about himself as a Steelers pureblood, right?
Oh my gosh, here you go.
He brought it up when we were out to dinner.
He low key he did though. I was like, bro, this is not a dinner topic. It's just like we got dinner topics. That's not a dinner topic. You don't bring up pure bloods with me at the table talking Steelers. Like, yo,
he was confident in it too. He was like, he's like, I'm a Steeler. Like, I know what it is.
He's like I get it.
I'm a pure blood. Like, I know what Tomlin's looking for.
Time out. I'm glad you said it like that because for a fact, that's how he referenced it when he said I'm a pure blood. He used it as like his like, yo. This also like super validates what I'm saying because I'm a pureblood. I know. I was like, wow. My boy did do that. He certainly did that, bro. I'm glad you remember that. Yeah, because I remember I was like, yo, that, I felt some type of way. I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, yo, that's. He was like, yo, I'm a pureblood. I knew as soon as I seen him that Coach T was gonna want him because I know what he looked like. I know what he want. What am I? It's like, dang, bro.
He did say that.
He did. It's just like that. He's like, yo, I'm a pureblood. So I knew as soon as I seen him that Coach T was gonna want that. I was like, dang, bro.
So I'm sure he'll love answering this question.
Yeah. It's insane sometimes, man. Ooh, now shout out though, man. Remix, man. He's asking maybe we should pull out the poll a little bit to get the congregation's thoughts on the running back rooms.
L Bell versus Willie P.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. Now, would we want to just leave it as L Bell versus Willie P, or would you?
Maybe you throw Najee.
I'm thinking Najee as well.
You know the chat loves Najee.
That's you know what, man. Let me quarterback this thing real quick. All right, let me start formulating. Okay, how would we want to do this? Who ranks third all time who ranks higher amongst these Steeler running backs?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, let's try this out.
Who's the best of these 3 Steeler running backs?
Now, see if we say who's the best.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's gonna be something like I seen him do it in the playoffs, though. I seen him do it in the Super Bowl.
From a Steelers all-time ranking standpoint, maybe is that better?
All right. So, how do these guys rank as all-time Steelers?
Yeah.
Or who ranks or how would you rank these? I don't know how I want to word this thing.
Who ranks the highest
amongst
these
running backs
as all-time Steelers?
as I.
I think that probably works.
Let me see what it looks like when I type it up.
Yeah, we got some people that are ready to vote Najee. People are thinking about it.
All right, let's see. Who ranks highest among Steelers all time? Who ranks highest among Steelers all time running backs? Is that what we want to say?
I feel like at this point,
yeah, y'all know what we talk about.
Right.
L. Bell.
If you've been listening to the show for the last 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
you get the context of the
L.
conversation.
Bell, Najee, and then do I need to put Willie Parker? Or can I put Willie P?
Willie P's fine.
Willie, because I got it as Willie P, Najee, and L. Bell.
Yeah.
Who ranks highest among Steelers all-time running backs? All right.
That's
so
good.
that's what we're gonna put it at right there. All right. L. Bell, Najee, Willie P. The poll. Make sure we got it nice and lubricated. Boom. Now we are in the game. All right. So let's see what the people's talking about, man. Let's see how the people feel about the poll being inserted. All right. So let us know in the comment section, man. Ooh. All right. I see it starting out fast. All right. Okay. I like it.
I'll read
Participate.
this comment from Hannah. In the meantime, Steelers fan from Texas planning to go to the Monday night game in October. What will the weather be like, and what's the nicest hotel near the stadium?
October?
I didn't know, man, you were meteorologist like that.
So put it like October. Yeah, I was say October. That's the wild card. Time
Monday night
frame.
game. Is that the Dallas game? Monday
I think
night
so,
game.
Yeah. If
No,
they
the
coming
Dallas game Sunday night. I think that's the Jets game. Jets game Monday night. Or no, Giants game.
Okay. I'll take the layup. The Hyatt House is the closest and nicest hotel. It's like right in the same.
Or you
like,
could do casino.
the casino also.
Yeah, they
'cause
just
got
put a
rooms there
hotel
now.
in the casino.
Yeah, so either Hyatt House or the casino. The casino's on the back side, Hyatt House on the front side, but it's all direct walking distance. You can see the stadium from both spots. I know I've stayed at the Hyatt before. It's nice down there. So, yeah. But to say I would say that one, but the casino definitely is a vibe. Both of them got the parking and stuff like that as well. So, yeah. Can't go wrong with either one of those.
Yeah, I'd probably lean casino.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could go through each of those two options
Yeah.
right there and decide what's best for you.
October, bring a hoodie. Just to be, because if it's a 1 o'clock or
I'd bring
4
a jacket,
o'clock, you're
too.
fine. Once it gets dark, it's going to
I'd
be
definitely
cold.
bring a jacket.
It's for a fact gonna
jacket
get
and a
cold,
hoodie. That might be a jacket and hoodie game potentially.
Yeah, it'll be cold by the time.
Yeah, you're
The
not
second
going to
half start,
regret
bro.
bringing the jacket.
Yeah.
If it's warm enough, you just leave it back at the hotel.
Yeah.
Bring the jacket. Or buy one there if you need a new jacket. There's a bunch of cool Steelers jackets at the pro shop.
Shoot, you got Pro Shop down there, the Riley House. You got a whole bunch of, yeah. You probably find somebody just in the parking lot randomly selling theirs too.
October, though, I mean, most likely it's going to be maybe 50 degrees during the day, 45, 50 degrees during the day. And, yeah, once it gets dark, it all depends on the wind at that point.
Yeah.
Probably going to be 40s, low 40s.
And you by the water. That's the other part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you that water sits right behind the stadium. You're going to feel that breeze, man.
Depends on where you're sitting,
Yeah.
too. Yeah, if you're sitting where you're exposed to the wind, that's obviously you're going to be colder with that. But
Yeah.
if you're tucked away under something, not as bad.
Man.
I hope that was a good weather report, a good
But I feel like we tried our best right there. Yeah.
game report from a game that's
Yeah.
a few months out.
And see, you Young hits it perfect. He says, problem is October could have a day in the 30s or in the 70s. And that's why I was like,
Yeah, and even if it is in the
October.
70s during the day,
It
it
could
might
turn into
drop
the
down to
30s.
like low
Yeah.
40s, high
That's a
30s
fact.
at night.
That's a fact.
That's Pittsburgh weather. That's just how it is. Not
Yeah.
too consistent. All right, what's the survey?
So
say?
as I'm looking right now, man, L. Bell is up 57% of the
Oh,
votes.
wow.
Najee and Willie P are tied at 21% of the votes. But then I look in the comment section and I got PDG90. He also put Willie Parker, and then he said it would be L. Bell, but then he doesn't even go Najee as his fifth. He went with John Henry Johnson.
I told you. He's
Yeah.
in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Then I got Remix. Let's see. He says Najee finally has an offensive line this year. Everyone's gonna put respect on Najee's name. He did it in his Birdman voice too. Put some respect on his name, straight like that. Because I have seen some people bring that up. They was like, with Najee, if he would have had the offensive line that L. Bell or Willie Parker had, they think Najee would have had better numbers, which is a fair argument. I can understand that.
Either way, the 3 spot's open for Najee.
Yeah.
If he sticks around here long enough.
Yeah.
Or if he has an unreal Terrell Davis type of year this year and we win a Super Bowl on his back. Like,
Yeah.
all right, that could probably bump you up to 3.
NSMC99 says L. Bell first. Then he goes Najee. Then he goes Willie P.
No Franco Harris in the top 3.
I think he's putting it just between those 3 right there. Yeah.
No Franco Harris.
Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. But I think he's saying between those 3, that's how he would put the order in it. Yeah, so he has Willie P behind Naj and L.
Just those 3.
Yeah, just those 3. Yeah, just those 3.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Hyrick says, I would put Jerome Bettis over all 3 on the list. We would too.
Yeah, we would. Yeah. We're just saying between those 3, though.
Either Franco or Bettis.
Bettis, yeah.
1, 2.
Cody Kuhn says Najee is number 3 right now. No other debate. Now Tom Jade actually has a whole different type of order. He says L. Bell is his Steelers 1 running back period, and then it's Franco, then Jerome Bettis, then he has Fast Willie P at 4.
If you have a game tomorrow, yes, it's for your life, and you need the best running back out there. I agree with that, but from like a Steelers all-time legacy standpoint, you can't put Bell over Franco or Bettis.
Paranormal in the Funhouse has L. Bell, Willie Parker, then then Najee. I was about to say no, it's Franco. That's then Najee Harris. Okay, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm like, yo, it's hard to put L. Bell over Franco or Bussy.
You can't
when they have numbers and hardware.
Yeah, you just can't.
And Hall of Famers.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
They're both Hall of Famers too. Yeah.
Right. Like, those dudes are at least in the top 20 running backs of all time.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 of them are getting close to the top 10.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Now, Lifted One said if L. Bell won a chip, then he would be number 2. But he says, man, just thinking about that L. Bell Buffalo Bills game is one of the reasons why he hasn't rated so high.
That was crazy.
It was nuts. 300 in the snow, insane coldness. That was a beautiful thing to see, man. It was a beautiful thing to see.
You know what? Yeah, I think I actually disrespected Bus and Franco a little bit, saying top 20. They probably are pretty close to top 10 all time, both of them.
Talking about NFL wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah. Hey,
running
Jerome
back.
Bettis, heck yeah, bro.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Because, like, the only guy recently that would be in that mix would be Adrian Peterson, right?
Because, yeah, Frank Gore's longevity, but we don't look at him like that.
LaShawn McCoy would probably be number 2.
That's real. That's real.
What are we saying? Shady over Bettis, Frank? I don't even know about that. But, like, the only guy that I think would mess up.
Did Shady technically win a ring?
The ranking would be Adrian
I think he did
Peterson.
get a ring at the end, though.
Oh, come on.
Don't do that.
I think he's got 2,
Don't you do that. So
on,
he has the hardware. He has the hardware now. Don't do him like
on,
that.
dude.
He has rings to go with the numbers now.
Come on.
He has rings to go with his numbers. His numbers are stupid. His numbers are stupid. But technically, he does have rings. Now, I don't know how we look at those rings. Those rings are...
I don't look at them.
Those rings feel worse than Durant. They feel worse than a bubble. They feel worse than anything that we're going to try to negative. Like, nah, bro. Like, that, yeah.
Those aren't rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the... You know what that is? What was my man... he was with the Pacers. He kept getting beat by Bron. Then signed with the Warriors right at the end when they had KD and he wore what? Oh, my gosh. And he didn't even play.
Pacers.
He was with the Pacers, and I wouldn't say he signed with the Warriors. He was like a big dude. He was a big man. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to remember it when he was off the show.
I was going to say JaVale McGee, but I don't think he played for the Pacers.
Ain't McGee. Nah. It was, oh, my gosh. David West. That's who it was. Yes, David West. I'm like, bro, David West was getting killed by Brown out there in the East, man. Then when the boys went to KD, I'm like, oh, this is foul. He was the main one celebrating all the picks, too. I'm like, get out of here, man.
Yeah.
David West.
That's the equivalent of LaShawn McCoy's ring.
Yes.
They're not even rings.
No. Shout out to David West. Shout out to Frank K, Bino, Kais Drop Ford, Kenton Barkley, man. Salute y'all, man. Y'all was rocking with me. Y'all knew when we was on David Decker, Cody Cool. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah. So that's what that ring felt like. But he does have 2 of them, though. So, yeah. Does that pump him above AP then, since he got rid?
No,
AP
definitely not
don't?
above
Oh,
AP.
just checking,
No, I was just
checking.
wondering if that like gets him in the conversation with like Bettis and Franco, or like at the end of the top 10.
That's interesting because I'm sure it's gonna be some people that'll take Shady over them. Shady style. It was different, bro.
He was good.
Mm-hmm.
He was good, but like you said, the hardware and everything, like that's.
But he got 2 of them now, man.
Come on, dude.
He's a 2004 champ, bro. He pulling up with rings like this on him. Yeah.
And like, you got to think the time for a guy like Bettis and what the running back position meant.
Yeah.
Like,
They
literally ran their whole offense through that dude.
Facts.
Like that's different than.
Yeah.
And I know McCoy got a lot of touches and stuff in the passing game and everything, but it was just such a different era of football for the
But
running
is
back
Shady a
position.
Hall of Famer though?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Me too.
All I'm saying is I don't think he's above like Bettis or Franco.
Respect.
Adrian Peterson probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
AP
that's what
up
I mean.
there. AP's
Peterson's the
definitely
one
up there.
guy since like
AP is
Bettis
definitely up
retired that I think you could put in like I don't know, probably top 5, top 6 all time.
Yeah. AP was like that. That's a fact. He was like that. I mean, AP got a league MVP. Think
Yeah.
about it. He's the last one to get one. Non-quarterback. And he
Yeah,
did
he
it
was
off the
unreal.
ACL. He should have broke the record. The 2K. Remember? It was just
Yep.
they had the math error. Whoever was their statistician thought he had enough yards already. Yeah.
All right, I'm looking up top 10 RBs of all time.
Because Let's Go UW just brought up Marshawn. He was like, what about Marshawn Lynch over L. Bell?
Over L. Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Marshawn
all
got
time.
hardware
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I'm talking about Franco.
Yeah,
and
but Franco
Bettis,
and these
though.
dudes, yeah.
I wouldn't put him above them.
Yeah.
Let's see here. They got Marshawn in the top 25.
Marshawn a dog, bro, and he got the ring.
Okay, this is Athlon Sports.
Frank Gore definitely.
I want to see. So they have Bettis at 18.
Who is he
Athlon
behind
Sports.
and who is he in front?
He's behind Franco Harris at
Oh,
17.
snap.
Thurman Thomas.
Hey, that's a great one.
Nah,
Whoa,
nah.
don't you do that. Do not
Nah.
do that. Do not do that. Do not do that on Thurman.
Bettis and Franco
Don't-
easily
that-
over Thurman.
Absolutely not.
If John
Don't-
Rangin's at
in fact,
15.
In fact, I love this list. Who made this list? I love this list, man.
Come on.
Okay,
Tony
escape this,
Dorsett
bro.
at 14. Like,
I'm mad they had to do it like that because now there's just another reason for Deke to have
Gail
an issue with the Bills
Sayers
guy.
at 13. O.J. Simpson at
The
12.
juice. We got 2 of them things on the list. We got 2 of them things.
Curtis Martin at 11. All right, like Curtis Martin is the point. I think that's where you got to start talking about Bettis and Franco. Like, all right, Curtis Martin.
Curtis a dog too though.
I know.
Curtis
Marcus
a
Allen at
dog.
10. But, like, I think you could throw Franco and Buss in, like,
I don't
the
know.
conversation
I
with
don't
these running
know.
backs
I don't
easily.
know.
Easily. Earl Campbell at 9.
These are some dudes too. I mean, they all in them combos though.
Yeah. Eric Dickerson at 8. Dude, I would. Franco and Bettis are definitely top 10.
Dickerson a problem, bruh. Dickerson was a problem.
They got AP at 7.
So who's the top 6? Emmitt Smith got to be in there.
Walter Payton. Marshall
Falk.
Marshall
So-
Falk at 6.
So it's got to be Emmitt in front of Marshall at 5.
LT.
Ooh. Now,
I don't like that one.
But statistically, he has the stupid
I know.
run.
I don't like
I don't
that.
agree with it either, but
He
has
always
that.
fooled it in the playoffs.
Yeah, he has that. Where's
Oh, yeah,
Emmitt?
his numbers are crazy.
Where's Emmitt?
He won an MVP as well.
Oh, yeah,
They got Walter
yeah,
Payton
LT
at
did,
3.
Yeah. Or, LaDainian Thompson did. So hold on, who was at 4 then?
I passed him up. Hold on. Barry Sanders at 2. So Emmett at 1, I guess.
No, Emmitt's not 1, bro. Emmitt can't be 1. He's not 1. No way he's 1.
Yeah, because 4. No,
They'll put Walter.
they
Payton
got Emmett
yeah.
at 4. Yeah,
I
yeah.
would say you can't have Emmett in front of Barry or Walter.
Walter's at 3.
So if Barry's at who's at 1?
Let's see. Hold on. It's scrolling.
If it's shady, throw the list away.
Jim Brown.
Oh, all right, fair enough. Hey, RIP to the GOAT, RIP to the legend, Jim Brown, on and off the field. Salute, Jim. Jay Moose brings up a great question. Where is Bo Jackson? Cody Kunn says, where is Marcus Allen also?
He was dead. Marcus Allen at 10.
He was at 10.
It
Okay.
was
Bo
10 or
Jackson
11.
didn't make the list. But Bo
No.
Jackson did.
Dude,
That was more,
Bo
he's
Jackson
more of a
barely
folk
played.
hero, man. Yeah. He's like John Henry, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Bettis and Franco are easily in my top 10 running backs of all time.
El Moran has brought up Edgerrin James. What about him? Because
He wasn't on the list. That's
I
the
think
good
he's
name,
in them
though.
convos, though.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to have Marshawn Lynch in the
Right.
top 25. Yeah, Bettis and Franco way too low. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I passed Edgar and James. They got him at 20.
20. Okay.
Terrell Davis at 21. Yeah, I kind of skipped through.
Yeah, bro.
I did Marshawn Lynch at 25.
Bro. That's what I was like, what you doing, bro? Like, read the numbers off.
Through.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I just skipped from
Ricky
25 all the way
Williams,
to
shout out
best.
to Hollywood 931. Yeah, Ricky.
They had him as an honorable mention.
Honorable mention, okay. I like that, though. You see? So, see, I got 2 on each side, bro. I got 2 of my Steelers up there. I got 2 of my Bills up there, man. So,
Franco and Bettis are definitely over OJ and Thurman
absolutely
Thomas.
not. Don't lie to yourself. Don't the juice. The only reason OJ isn't higher is because he caught a body. We all are allegedly. And no, he actually did it. The glove didn't fit. Shout out to Johnny Cochran.
Oh.
That's the only reason why OJ isn't higher on this list. And we all would agree. OJ was a problem, like literally, but he was a problem, bro. It's OJ. Don't play with OJ like that, bro. OJ is the juice, bro. The juice changed the game, bro.
Franco, though.
No.
And if you talk to anyone, he was the catalyst. They said
Pittsburgh, yes. That does not mean that he was better than the juice. The juice has a bad rep because of off the field. It's kind of like AB. No one says AB ain't got that. Yeah, it's just AB off the field was crazy. Juice was more crazy than AB. Yeah. It's the juice, bro. OJ Simpson. Bro, just pull it when they talk about what he was doing back. It's like, yo, this don't even sound right. Yeah, it's the juice, man. It's the juice, bro. You know it's the juice. Don't do the juice like
he
that.
can be after Franco.
You just don't like the
bus.
fact that he had on blue and red. If he played for the Falcons, you wouldn't be tripping. You'd be like, yo, yeah, he's dope. He's awesome. It's because he played for the Bills, man. I get it.
Nah.
It's a problem. It's a problem, bro. It's a problem.
So it's 5:03. We got
So you know the drill. I just shot him
any
the text.
TG updates.
I shot him the text at 4:59. Said you good to go. You know he's gonna text me back, but I'm waiting on you. You know he's gonna text me back in a little bit. So I'm just right now. We just playing with him. We just leave it up.
We want to get the final results in then.
So the final results, it kind of got gory. L. Bell is up 76% in terms of how they would rank, him. And then
Oh wow,
Willie P is at 13%. Najee is at 11%.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out, bro. Shout out. But yeah, Michael G brought up a perfect
Did
number.
they really answer it from a legacy standpoint though?
I don't think they did because it feels more like, yo, who would you take?
That feels way more lopsided.
Yeah. This gives me one game. I'm taking L. Bell. But for some people, that's how they rank them. They're like, yo, if I had to pick one dude, that's what I'm taking,
That's
legacy
who
or
I'm
whatever.
taking. Yeah. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he is just for a one game. You get every running back in their prime.
Yeah.
You get the pick of all the Steelers running backs in their prime. I would take Le'Veon Bell. I think he's the best. His peak was the best.
I ain't picking it back over L. Bell. Not that time.
But there's a reason I said from a Steeler legacy standpoint, I'm gonna have to think about L. Bell versus Willie Parker over the weekend. Like I don't think it's as clear cut as 76% to Lev Bell and
Willie P brings
13% to Willie P.
Willie P brought a lot. And he has the hardware, and you saw him make plays in the Super Bowl. That's the Debo. That's the I saw you when it mattered the most. When everything was on the line, regardless of the guys who didn't get an opportunity, you made the most of it.
And he was no scrub
That's
during the regular season or the long haul. Like he made 2 Pro Bowls.
Yeah.
He was putting up numbers.
And TG is good to go also. Okay. So we can get him in on this convo. But yeah, man. Willie P, I didn't even think we was going to go here today. This was not on my notes today. I had something totally different on the plan, and it didn't include fireworks either, man. So we're going to find out if TG popping fireworks this weekend and how he feel about these RBs, amongst other things. See, I already know the drill. Hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's time to call up our crazy homie, the cousin of the show, the one and only TG. All right, let's hit him up.
Hello.
Yeah, what is the word? What is the word? Ladies,
there
it is.
What's
There
the
it
word?
is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. If you don't know by now, man, let me introduce this man. Every Wednesday, 5 o'clock p.m., you know we gonna call that Pittsburgh Steeler alum, that West Virginia Mountaineer alum, where it's almost heaven. I'm
Almost
talking
heaven.
about one half of the locker mates, and this is my mother freaking locker mate, the one and only Terence Garvin, aka TG. Oh, we love TG. We love that. Oh my God.
There you go.
Round of applause.
There you go.
I had to silence the crowd a little bit, bro. It was going crazy for you over here, man. You know how this thing goes. Heck yeah, man.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So this is perfect timing, man. We've had so much that we've been discussing today. We just gonna get you right in so you can hop in this convo, all right? So first off, we know 4th of July is coming up. We've been talking fireworks. Some people are pro firework, others are anti firework. We obviously know NFL history. We know one guy took an L with the fireworks.
Don't play with the fireworks, man. You got too much. You got way too much to do, man. You need your hands, need your fingers, all the detail. Don't play with it. Let the.
Are you talking just to NFL players or everyone?
Well, you know, everybody can't do the same. I'm talking for the league guy, the guy that has to grab somebody in the next month, the guy that has to put hands is your toolkit. Like the guy that, man, leave that alone.
What
man.
about the accountant out there that needs his hands for the computer?
I mean, I'll tell him to leave the fireworks alone too, but that might be different. He might can bounce back differently. His brain might be his power. Just, man, if you gotta put hands on somebody, if your job is to turn a corner, if your job is to catch this football, if your job is to throw it, if your job is, man, leave them fireworks alone, man. Let it go.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's facts. Coach him up, man.
A rookie year contract right now is a 3-year, $2.9 million, man. Leave them fireworks alone, man.
Hey, you get all the fireworks you want when you're done, man. You
Come
get all the
on,
fireworks you
man.
want when it's over.
You go light them up in the back end. Leave them alone right now.
Are you a fireworks guy in general?
Man, you
Like,
didn't
now
just
that
hear
you're
me
out of
go
the
through that
league?
whole
I know. Now you're out of the league. Like,
He said absolutely not. Get him away from me.
Man, I'm going to go watch them. Like, I'll watch. I need to see them professionally done, man. I'm not for the hood works ain't for me.
The hood works. Hey. When they say back it up, Terry, put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. Yeah. You know what time it is, bro.
I'm not for the hood work.
Oh, man. Respect on that, man. All right. So we all on the same page. Hey, if y'all hearing it, y'all heard it from me. You've heard it from Deke. You've heard it from TG now. All right. So that's JMU. That's Pitt. That's West Virginia. That's league. That's fans. That's everybody included. Please leave the fireworks to the professionals. And if you do decide that you want to be that person, do not be intoxicated. Please be sober. Read the manual. Take your time.
Man, just read the manual. Know once you light it, you gotta let it go. Let it go. It's better to let it go early than to let it go late.
Oh, you can say that again. Yeah,
if you don't do anything, let it go
Ain't
early.
that the truth?
If you hold them too long, that might be it.
Treat it like a player, man. Yeah.
Man, let it,
Hey,
better. I'd rather say whoa than sick. Like, whoa, it's sickle type, man. Like, I don't know. I seen JPJ. Like, I've dapped him up. You know what I mean? Like, I've dapped him up, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's real life, though. If you've seen him in person, it changes your perspective. Seeing it on TV is one way. If you see it in person, you're like, bro, this is actually crazy.
Like, bro, that's a nub.
I knew him before. I seen it before, and then unfortunately, we seen it now. He's like, yeah.
Man, I've had combos. I've dapped him up.
Right.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
and then the amazing part is he don't blink. Like, a lot of people don't walk that type of stuff off, man. So I'm just saying, leave them fireworks alone, man. That ain't. Let it go.
That's real life. That's real life. All right.
That's not how you want to go back, man. Don't be the guy.
Hey, don't ever want to be the guy, man. Never want to be the guy. All right. So that was the first thing that we had to get with you on, man, because like I said, we've been having that convo to start this day off. The next thing that we kind of walked into was we got to talking about running backs, right, for the Steelers. And initially we were like, all-time rankings, how would you rank your guys? And we all were kind of like, Franco and Bussy, Jerome Bettis, those are like top two. But then it was like, who's that third guy? L. Bell was mentioned a ton. Willie Parker, obviously two-time Super Bowl champ, holds the longest touchdown run in Super Bowl history. That's also a part of it. And then people brought up how if Najee Harris rushes for 1,100 yards this year, he's going to be 5th all-time on the Steelers' all-time rushing list. So the convo became, okay, well, who would you put as that third guy, so to speak, when you're talking L. Bell, Najee, and Willie P? And Paul is kind of up in the air because we're like 1 game sample, or are we talking full career? How you taking them? So we've had to answer on both ways. We want you to answer it both ways, though. The first one being, if you got 1 game tomorrow between L. Bell, Najee, and Willie P, who are you putting out there?
2-6.
Okay.
Nothing to talk about.
And then
I like Willie Parker.
From a Steelers legacy standpoint.
Hold on. He was explaining.
Okay, go ahead.
Explain why you taking him on a 1 game sample real quick. Explain it.
I like Willie Parker. Like I seen that whole story. Like I was kind of tapped into that story being with my agency, you know. So I got to see that in a sense from another viewpoint. Like, the stories of it, and man, longest running in history and how he run. And he was a good running back. Yeah. You know, he ran hard. He hit hard. 2-6 was special. I just think the fact his departure made people not realize, like, it makes you not feel as he was that special. Like, 2-6 was special. 2-6 was making people totally missing that hole. Like, you know, like 2-6 is in the Ring of Honor if he doesn't leave. Like, no question. Like, type. 2-6
you don't think
is
he
like,
still get in?
He still might.
He still get in there.
He still might.
Yeah.
Like, to me, see, I was gonna say something.
Man, listen, TG, you come up here to catch and shoot. We not asking you to be the point guard. Catch and shoot, bro. Catch and shoot, bro.
I'm really kind of like, you know, I love Bettis. Like, Bettis was a dog. You know, Franco's before my time. Like that whole, but he's a historian. Like, those are legends. Like, to me, I'm kind of like, you know, like 3-6 would be my number 3 because 2-6 might be my number 2. Like, that was a special runner to me. You know what I mean? I really
you putting 2-6 over that gold jacket?
I know that's a gold jacket. To me, I think 2-6. Like, it's different eras of the running back. You know what I mean? So where do we?
The bus was carrying those offenses.
He was, and it's like I just come from a different era of football. I come from that era of football where you got to get out in this pass era and get out here and make somebody miss and catch the pass going out. And you do got to get the handoff and make that go. And then you got to step up in the pass game. Like 2-6 gave you all phases of the game. You know what I mean? Like 3-6 wasn't super going to go out for a pass, but he was a horse. He's the buzz.
You see what he did to Urlacher?
That's the buzz. You know what I mean? I seen him do it. Like, that's the buzz. Like, the buzz. They literally called him the buzz. Like, it is what it is. So it's like,
wait till they get a load of me. Come on, man.
You come on, respect. So it's like, that's a huge man. Like, those don't work in this game no more, you know? So it's kind of like, I think that's just one of them questions where it's like, what era of football are we in? Ray Lewis to Shazier, like, type. Like, they're both elite, great. Ray Lewis, a gold jacket. But at this very moment in this game, I want a Shazier. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So it's not, yeah, there you go. You felt that.
I'm with you. This is perfect because that's what we did it 2 ways. We love the one part because, if you want to go with the athleticism, the game is evolved and all that other stuff, that's great. Now, the next element is overall legacy, though, as a Steeler.
And
like, think of it this way: you got a Steelers museum.
So are we just talking
TG, listen to him, TG. Hold on,
you got a Steelers museum. Who deserves the bigger statue? Think of it that way.
Steelers museum. Who get the biggest statue? You know how 7 was like, hey, I got that little, like, the mini one, and we like, yo, that's like arguably one of your greatest players ever. It's like, yo, what's the size on these statues, man?
So between Bell and Willie Parker and Najee Harris.
Who getting the bigger statue? L. Bell, Willie Parker.
In Steeler building?
Yeah, just in Steelers building.
Steeler building?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. I think it's a tough combo.
Because Willie got 2 of them things.
That dude might be Willie Parker. Like, Willie Parker has the longest run in Super Bowl history. But he stressed on that. He changed the dynamic. It's all about Super Bowls. Road to 7. You know what time it is. Super Bowl. Okay. Super Bowl. And in the biggest game on the biggest stage, he made the biggest play. Like, that sounds like him to me.
Okay.
So
that sounds like what are we talking
that was
about?
My knee-jerk reaction, but I wanted to take the 4th of July weekend to think about it.
L. Bell was doing people stupid out there, and he had a postseason run. He just got hurt. I think of that AFC Championship run, bro. He
Come on,
cooks Miami, he cooks Kansas City on the run back to back, and they just ran out of gas in AFC Championship. Got hurt.
I think that was always the story. You get banged out in the playoffs. Somebody catch one of them knees or something. Like you get banged out late. I love 2-6. If we talking about style of play and all that stuff, like I thought we was talking more of that. 2-6 is my guy. You know what I mean? Steeler history, Steeler 1, 2, 3 type. I think 2-6 might fall under. He didn't stay. He left. Times bad breakup, like stuff like that.
Okay.
I think you give him about 2 more years. Let him get a Super Bowl here. Yeah, that's 2-6. His statue be a little bit bigger.
So you're telling me if Najee finds a way to get him a ring here, that his statue is going to be bigger than L. Bell's then, right?
No, I didn't say that.
That's what it sounds like you just said it, though. Because
I think it would if he gets a Super Bowl and like has the longevity and maybe gets over 10,000 yards.
He's 11th on the Steelers all-time rushing list.
Which is amazing to me. You said that.
All he needs is another 1,000 yards. He gonna have 4,000 yard seasons back to back. No one's ever done it. No one's done it.
Dope. That's amazing. That is amazing. But it's
the Frank
different
Gore.
games.
It's the Frank
Different
Gore.
era of football. Different era of football. Different games.
It's the
different
Frank
games.
Gore argument. Frank Gore got 14 racks, right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
It's what you're saying. Frank Gore is viewed as one of the all-time dudes, right?
Yeah.
When they pull up this top 25 all-time running backs, man, we was looking at the list of names. It's like, yo, Frank Gore's going to be on that list. But do we think Frank Gore is better than a Barry, or do we think he's better than an Emmett? Do we think he's better than a Bussy or Franco, right? A Thurman Thomas, stuff like that. It's like, probably not. But he got the numbers. And with Najee, he gonna mess around and have them numbers, man. Because he has them right now.
I think Frank was a little bit more. He was a better running back, and like he can be in that combo. Like I don't think Najee's a bad running back. I'll forever keep standing on. He's not a bad running back, but he's like not in. This not his combo yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This not his combo yet. Like he's not in this combo. And sure, the numbers don't lie, but it's kind of like. It's not his combo yet. Like, how many games would they play? 17 of them now.
Yeah.
I mean, they was playing back then, what?
Hey, look.
16.
I know this one running back went for 2,000 yards in 14 games. I know one running back did that. So.
Yeah. Sounds like a mutant.
They call him the Juice. He was the Juice for the Juice. You know that the original Orange Juice, that original OJ, that one.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Special.
But TG, if Najee, like if he gets another 1,000 this year, and then like, he plays good in the playoffs, and we win a Super Bowl, I think he's 3 after this year.
I think it puts him in that combo heavy, man. If he gets a ring in any way.
I mean, I just don't. Like, bro, he's just trying to stay on the team right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're
TG
talking
said,
about
I'm getting him out of here. Stop it.
Yeah, you're talking about putting him in the Steelers Hall of Fame, and it's like that's not. Like he just, you know, he's just keeping the Steeler alive. You know
So you
mean?
saying
like,
body punches and jabbers don't get celebrated the way that knockout artists get celebrated? That's what you're telling
this
me?
is Shakur versus Tank.
That's what you're telling me, yeah.
Yeah, this is a different person. Like this is like
Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather. That's what you're telling me. It's
like,
one punches heads off, one is great at what he does, but he's not punching the head off. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what this is? What's going on here, man?
I didn't know he was gonna be fit. Like that amazes me right there. You know, I didn't know.
Yeah, all he needs is 1,100.
Where's James Conner at? Is he on the list?
You. That's where you go at. You funny.
I'm just like,
You are funny.
Probably like 11th or 12th.
Seems like it's
my man say, where's Connor rank on this list there, bro? If that's the case.
But I respectfully say I think Connor was a better Steeler running back than Najee's been a Steeler running back.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
No. How you feel like that?
All right. Let me get out of it then.
I'm just saying. No. I feel like Connor was louder, but Naj is definitely more
Connor
productive.
had some really bad fumbles too.
Yeah.
I think Najee's gotten more. How many?
Connor's 18th all time. Najee has already passed him.
He's already passed him.
What's the touches? Like, and I'm not. I think Najee's a good running back. I'm not saying that. I just don't. Maybe I missed it. Like, I
love it.
And I admit it. It might be me. I just haven't seen like that. Like what you're saying, because you're talking about stratosphere of another stratosphere.
I know. Listen, when
you're in a way different stratosphere.
When it was brought up to us that Najee was going to be 5th all time on the Steelers rushing list if he just gets 1,100 yards this year. We're like, bro, he gets 1,000 yards every season, and that's all it's taking. Like, that's crazy. But then
Like,
it made us look differently because we're like, if you're statistically there, where do you rank as a all-time Steelers running back? And that's how this convo started. We were just like, bro, this is kind of crazy. So that's why it was like, yo, throw in Willie P, throw in L. Bell. Let's see what this looks like all the way, man.
Again, it's all respect.
To TG's
all
point,
respect.
Connor's at 4.3 yards per carry. Najee's at 3.9.
Oh, now we going yards per carry. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all splitting hairs on Najee and it's under 4.0. It don't matter. He still
Both have similar receiving numbers. Najee's
Right.
at 866 and James Connor's at 963.
Okay. Touchdowns. Yeah, look up touchdowns and let's look up fumbles. Let's check it all out.
Touchdowns for Najee, he's at 22. Connor is at 22.
Ooh.
Okay, so now
that's interesting.
that makes that combo a little bit different.
That
though.
is interesting. Yes, that is interesting.
I'm taking Najee. I know what I see whenever
No.
both of them
Can
are
I
out
get my
there.
fumbles? Can I get my fumbles?
Yeah,
let me get my fumbles. I need ball security.
too. And James Conner getting hurt all over the place. Like when we needed him
That's
the
very
most.
true. That's true. Availability wasn't always there.
And I would argue James Conner way better offensive line for that Pro Bowl year versus anything that Najee
Okay.
has had too. Like Najee didn't
do
have
that.
Pouncey
You
and
can't do that.
DeCastro and
You can't
Villanueva.
do that.
And come on, what do you mean?
Can't do that.
Najee didn't
can't
have
do that.
AB out there either, opening things up.
Alright.
You ain't like that? You don't like that, TG? TJ ain't feeling that
like
way.
I don't like that. No,
He ain't feeling that at
that
all.
that is seeking comfort to the finest. You can't do that.
Because fumbles matter.
No.
Whenever we would look at all time and it's like Franco and Bussy, I know one of the reasons why I always take Bussy over Franco is because the
But
fumbles.
keep the ball.
He
He's
gonna
not
keep that
fumble.
ball.
I do that.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, the 90 fumbles that Frank, I'm just like, yo, it makes my stomach hurt thinking about it. So I'm like, yo, that was part of the thing with Connor. It was like, yo, you put it on the ground.
Connor 7 fumbles
Yeah.
for his Steelers career.
But he was only here for 3, right?
4 total, but yeah,
Oh,
technically,
yeah, true.
technically 3.
But he only played for 3. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the first year he got hurt.
And Najee has 5. I don't remember those 5 though.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him fumbling in the regular season. Maybe one in
I
the regular
remember
season,
one,
and then I
and
remember
then
one in the
the
playoffs, for
playoffs,
sure.
yeah.
That's it. So maybe
feel
they.
like Najee-
I don't know if they count fumbles lost, but yeah, they got 5 for Najee, 7 for James
How many
Conner.
100-yard games do Najee got?
It's real. These are real convos.
Man.
Deke
Like,
on
I was
statistician
gonna
work.
say,
Y'all
you-
got Deke on the stat work tonight, bro.
You got me deep in these stats right now.
I'd be
100-yard
interested to
games.
know how many times he touched 100 in a day.
It's getting real. It's getting real. You need to
you're
pull up
saying
both
no-
in the pro football reference and put them side by side. Just do a compare joint. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, bro, you're
I'm trying to
saying
stop
numbers
him
like
before.
he's going for a 120 a night. Like,
6 for Najee.
Najee got 600-yard games. All
And that's
right.
what I'm saying,
And,
like-
and we're gonna find out with Connor. But it has to be Steelers Connor too. That's the other part.
Yeah, great question. Hold on.
Because Cardinals Connor don't count. We comparing
doesn't.
Steelers on Steelers, not Steelers versus Cardinals stats. That's different.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
but hold on, we
6,
had this
7,
in the
8,
same
9
stratosphere
for
as L.
Connor.
Bell.
Connor had
Yeah.
9 of them. 9 of them
9
for Connor.
Steelers.
So now that comment don't look
Yeah.
as crazy.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's-
I'll
it
give you
doesn't-
that. I'm
it doesn't
still
feel
taking.
that way,
I'm still
though.
taking Najee Harris.
It might
It didn't feel crazy when I said it.
Yes,
That's
it
why I'm
did.
like,
Yes, it did. It felt real
No,
crazy
no.
because we replaced Connor with Najee.
Well, you know what? You know what would be a better one? 100-yard total games. Whenever you add the rushing and receiving,
Respect.
because I think Najee.
I think Connor would have better though, right?
I think
it'd be
Connor would
closer.
have
Connor should be
that,
better in
too.
that situation.
Can I find that stat?
Yeah, I think Connor would have more total because Connor could give you a little bit of the catch in. I feel like seeing him get a screen or two, a little out.
He did a little
Catch
bit
a
in
little dump off.
2018. You're right. He definitely did.
It wasn't L. Bell, but it was like, oh look,
But that
take a little bit.
obviously took more of a downward trend in 2019 and 2020.
Yeah.
He wasn't catching the ball like that. I don't think I'm finding this.
Yeah, that's
I don't think I'm finding that one.
that's one of them next gen stats right there. They say, yeah, how many 100-yard total games then?
But all right, yeah. To TG's point,
Shout out to
maybe
James
not
Conner,
as
man.
wild of a statement to make, but I'm still taking.
I
Najee.
just don't think Najee's like and I think he's a dog. I keep saying that. You know what I mean? Great person.
I don't know. Do those go hand in hand? Dog,
He's
great person,
dog, great
community
person, man. Hey, he does a lot for the community. You know,
he
good,
does
great
a lot
locker
for
room
the
guy.
community.
Great
He's a
locker
great
room guy. Great locker room guy, man.
I'm just saying, like, as the horse, the tailback, the bell cow, that's a different combo. Like, you know, like,
But
I'm intrigued. He's in that combo. I'm amazed. I didn't know he was that high with the yards. Like,
my question is this though: how much do we praise the availability element? Because for L. Bell, he did miss time. For Connor, he did miss time. Najee doesn't miss. Najee's available. Najee's always out there, and he does produce. It's not sexy, but it's consistent, and it's there.
I mean, the best thing is consistency. The best ability
Right.
is available. You know, I'm all for that. But what are we talking about? Now it's like, what are we really talking?
Okay.
You know, like,
Okay.
like now you're picking hairs in a sense. Like you're trying to put him in there.
Hey, look,
We're trying to
that's the whole purpose of it. You know this.
We're trying to put him in there. I'm like, hold on, bro. I don't think he's in this stratosphere. You know what I'm saying?
he's not there yet. But if he has another
think he's flirting
1,000
with
yards
it.
and has a good
I think
playoff
he's flirting
run,
with
and
it. He's a
maybe
couple-
even sticks around for another 3-4 years after that, then
If he hits 2 to 3 more 1,000-yard seasons, he's gonna be in that combo even more so. Like,
But we're talking about him potentially not even being the starter this year, like all the way.
True. I mean, but that was the case last year too, and he still ended up with 1K 3 years in a row. Never been done before.
I respect.
yeah, I was ready to
I-
bench Najee probably by week 3. I was
Hey.
like, this is Jalen Warren's backfield. But yeah, somehow you're right. You look
You
up at
can't
Najee Harris,
stop him.
still
It's like,
1,000
yo,
yards.
another 1,000-yard season. This is what Najee does.
Respect. I can't even be mad at that. Respect.
All right.
I respect it.
Let's go. All right. Okay. Well, shoot, man. I'm going to just go right down the list, man, because I got plenty that we need to all talk to you about. So let me catch you up on the convo also. So last week, I think it was at some point, article came out from Bucky Brooks, NFL.com, talking about who thinks are offensive breakout players potentially for the NFL. I did an offensive side, did a defensive side. So first, I'm actually on the offensive side, right? To give you an example, he said nobody that has, been to the Pro Bowl or has been an All-Pro just yet, but examples from a year ago, he projected that George Pickens, right? George Pickens and Kenny Pickett were going to take that next and be the breakout players for the Steelers specifically. We saw where GP did do that, and it was accurate. And then we saw on the flip side with Kenny Pickett, not so much the case. So as we sit here, me and Deke, we were kind of talking about this as well. I think it was I said Calvin Austin, or did we both say Calvin, or did you say Calvin as well? Or did
For
you go
offense?
move?
On
Yeah, we were
offense.
talking about offensive players.
Man. Yeah, shit. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I know we threw Calvin in the mix
Calvin was
as a
in
name
there.
that you could use.
Right. I feel like Moof was talked about a little bit in there.
I also brought up Jalen Warren because
Yeah.
Bucky used A-Chain for the
yeah,
Dolphins,
A-Chain,
and
yeah.
I think they're very much on a similar path,
Yeah.
A-Chain and Warren right now.
And then the quarterback that he picked was Bryce Young, from a league standpoint, because we're like, all right, it's not a lot of other young dudes that we think are coming up like that in comparison to Bryce that haven't already reached that level. But as we sit here and we talk Steelers specifically, who would you think is that player for the Steelers that will be that breakout player this year coming up on offense?
Is George Pickens technically already broken out?
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. Because
broken
he's
out
like,
already?
they looking at him like, yo, you supposed to take that super step to being like the guy in the league, like one of them type of dudes. I mean, there's people that was projecting he was going. I think they said was it 1,400 receiving or something crazy at one point. Oh no, they said that I've seen people project that he could lead the league in receiving next year. Yeah, I seen it, and I was like, woo, that's lofty. But they brought up new offense, upgrade quarterback, no Deontay, so he's going to get the targets, and he's a down the grass guy. So that's why we're like, yeah, if you're in them convos, then yeah, this is you're past this level, man.
And I guess you can't pick a rookie either.
Yeah, he didn't really pick rookies.
So breakout guy for the Steelers offensively.
Yeah.
I think.
And I can name you some names offensively, man, if you want the receiver.
Robert
gonna-
Jones
I
you
was
could
gonna-
definitely throw in the mix.
I was gonna throw something weird out there. I was gonna say something like a Broderick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's tough. I don't really think that's where they're at in terms of like a breakout guy coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, if you say anything, I say Jalen, the running back.
Okay.
I say this is. I think he'll be turned into. I think he'll turn up a little bit more than who he was.
Does he eclipse Najee in terms of production this year?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think he does. I think he does because of business, and I think he does because of his running back play. But I think he'll get opportunities too, to where it'll be he'll get the fair shake to where I think he'll have a better year, if that makes sense. Like
you said
I
the
think
key word. He said business.
Yeah, I think the business element will allow him the success that you're looking for, to where you'll be able to say, we got the running back we need, and we'll get another one to follow him up. You know, he's in that Connor seat. He's in that Najee seat. He's in that
He's
in
up.
that. Yeah, let me see what I can do with it. You know, so I think that's here. So I'd say Jalen.
Okay. Now taking it to the defensive side, then.
Yeah.
Similar convo. Now Bucky Brooks, to give you the heads up, he did speak about Joey Porter Jr. and Keanu Benton as potential breakout candidates for multiple reasons. We obviously know with JPJ what he did last year, and then with Keanu Benton, the big cat on the interior D-line, he was productive down the stretch and even made some plays in the postseason. So those are the two guys that he mentioned. But for you, man, how you feel about it? We know we got multiple options. I know you like the young Corey Trice as well. How you feeling, in terms of potential breakout players on the defense side of the ball for the Steelers?
I really like the Corey Trice, man. I like him. It got to be JPJ though, man. Like I'm the best. I'm number one corner in the league, and it's here. Like that. Remember we had the whole talk. Like he might be. Let's see. So I think that's where it's like. I think he'll break out and turn into. He got some matchups this year. He got some boys. He got to see. That's some big name guys. It's like
and from start to finish.
Yeah, let's find out what you exactly all the way are. And like, if you stand up like you're supposed to stand up, it'll be broken out. Like it is what he said it was, And I don't know. I think he got the skill. I think he's a big boy. I think that year 2 jump is a monster. Like,
right.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're looking at. You know what you got to do to do what you got to do now. Let's get to it. So it's like, I think we get to see what that is. Like you said, we got an angry guy here. So it's like, you know what I mean?
He going to get tested, though. And I think that's going to be the different part this year compared to last year. Last year was like, you kind of, walked them out slowly. And then it still took a little bit of time for other teams to kind of believe that this is what we're going to do. But by the end of the year, it was loud. You're not going to get that kind of like warm up to it this year. It's like, you right out the gate. So we all going to find out in a hurry what it's talking about, man. Okay. But definitely JPJ over Corey Trice is what you're saying, though. That's how you feel about it? You good, you locked in, you solid.
Yeah, I like Corey Trice. I like JPJ.
Okay. I like it then.
Hey, he could throw Corey Trice on his list as like his second corner to break out.
There it is. Yeah.
I ain't too far. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something.
Hey, look. In a year from now, I'll be expecting you to say Benny Bishop, your West Virginia guy. All right, but for right now, I like your professionalism. I like how you ain't hit us with that. So salute you, baby.
I just want Benny to lock in, make the team. You know what I mean? It is a dog fight in there, so I just want him to get in there, get comfy. We'll figure it out from there. But it's because there's some guys in there, man. It's a Sutton back in the building,
It's real.
Fight the good fight. Buy you a good time, man. Buy your time, man. Do what you got to do. Run down, make some plays on the team. Be a dog gunner. Dog on the kickoff.
Can't be solo blocked out there.
Nah, and they're going to call you. When they call you, it's time to go to work. You got to step up, make the plays. You'll be all right.
I like it. And then we know next year also on offense you'll have Zach Frazier. So you'll be covered on offense and defense. So all good, man.
I like that.
There it is. There it is. Now, this is one I actually got for both of y'all, man. I need TG, need your commentary on this, and I'm gonna get Deke on this as well.
Okay.
The boy was just chilling, NFL.com, minding my business. All right. Stumbled across this article. They was talking about the 2024 team MVP predictions, right? Going down the full list, 32 squads. And of course, I was like, let me see what they're saying about for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who they think is going to be the team MVP going, up into the season. The name they said was TJ Watt. So, I just need to know from both of you guys, who do you think, as an early prediction, will be this year's Pittsburgh Steelers team MVP?
Who's the Steelers MVP?
That's the
Yeah,
easy
just for the
answer, I
Steelers,
feel
yeah.
like.
That's the chalk answer.
Yeah.
Because he brings up, they don't win without him, but when he's on the field, they win. It's like, I get it. But it's a
think Russ is
lot
the
of
pick.
names. It's a
I
lot
think
of
Russ is the pick because the storyline's there. But that's our team MVP, though, right?
Right.
So,
We
like,
saying
who
our
votes
team.
on that? It's the player.
Yeah. The same way a Juju has got an MVP. But
Yeah.
think about it in the sense of,
I think
we
the
think that's going
storyline's
to be
there
the
enough,
guy
though.
that we
Yeah.
need him to be the best player. He's going to be our best player this year.
Yeah, if the Steelers have a good season, Russ does good, like, I could see the players saying, like, yeah, that guy was the difference. New quarterback, him bringing that
said Russ?
leadership. Yeah, I'm going to go Russ.
How you feeling over there? You don't like the Russ convo? I heard you. TG don't.
I thought TG was a Russ guy.
He is a Russ guy. He's diehard Russ guy. That's that Seahawks blood, huh?
I like Russ, man.
I mean, because you more of a pure Seahawks blood, right? That's what they saying. You kind of knew that they was gonna take Russ when they took him. I know how you feel.
Yeah, I knew. I just don't. I like Russ, man. I'm all for Russ. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know if Russ get the whole menu to be Steelers MVP. Like, I think we have to see that. We have to see that field. Like, and he's gonna do something splashy to where it's like, let me see it. He's gonna do something splashy.
He's gonna do something in the preseason that's gonna make sure he gets opportunity in the regular season.
Yeah, you gonna want to see it. Like, he's gonna intrigue you to be like, I want to see what that looks like. To where it's like, I don't know if you're gonna get an MVP out of that situation. Like, that's a lot. My Patrick Queen.
Ooh,
Patrick Queen MVP.
Okay.
He got the mic. He got the stick. The Steelers have been looking for Patrick Queen for almost 10 years now, man. They've been trying to replace the Shazier for 10 plus. Like, it's been 10 years now at this point, isn't it? Like, it's been a long time. It might not be 10, but it's been a long time. And like, to see it come in there, like, and to be the captain, the unit, the horse of it, that's what we doing. I'm getting to the ball, the heart of it. Like, I think that'll be, for where they're trying to go, I think he's a major piece of it.
Because usually for these team MVPs, too, they like to give them to different players as well. How many times has TJ won recently?
I don't know, but I feel like he's won multiples.
So, yeah, that's not a bad call.
Yeah.
New player coming into, almost like with Russ on offense, you could almost tangibly point to, okay, this was a huge difference in our linebacker core and the defense and what Patrick Queen brought.
I like
think
So
what
I'm
he's
just flipping. I'm just saying offense. Like, I think we're gonna see the type of impact that Russ has on. Like, if he plays good and we play good, I think we're gonna be able to point to what Russ brought to this team and say, all right, he was really valuable.
I mean, both dudes are at pivotal positions on their squad, right?
Right.
You think about Russ at quarterback. That is the leader, right, of the offense of the team. You think P. Queen on the defense is like, yo, you got the mic. You are the quarterback of this defense, man. We go as you go. And if you're a playmaker, then we're going to feel like we got a fast playmaking defense. If you're just a guy, we're going to feel that also. And here's the big money, dude. I like it. Okay.
Who you going with?
Man, as much as I would love to go with 90 and just chalk it up like that, like, you know what, man, he ain't got knocked off yet, so I'm going to keep rolling with him. Give me George Pickens, because it doesn't matter which quarterback is going to be out there. Who is guarding that man? Throw it up in the air. He's going to go get it. And I know Russ throws an amazing deep ball, so his game is going to be benefited from that. And if it's Justin Fields and we have to use a little bit more, ad-libbing, extending the plays, well, GP is capable of doing that also. But I think that for him, he's going to have those sexy down-the-grass plays. And if quarterback, whether it's Russ being a little handcuffed, Fields getting more opportunities, or if they make a switch at some point, I think GP has to be the constant. Very similar to when we saw GP with Kenny Pickett. Then we saw him with Mitch. And then at the end of the year, who was Mason Rudolph's favorite target, the one that made the most explosive plays in that Bengals game? George Pickens. So that's why I'm going to go with GP. I think if he is the constant throughout, I think it's going to make this offense steady and doing what it's supposed to do. And also think it's going to make these quarterbacks, whichever one it ends up being, they're going to benefit largely from that also. So that's why I go with GP.
Nothing wrong with that pick. Bust Down is saying Minka.
Ooh.
I like Minka.
Bounce back year for Mink. Going back in the post, too.
Bro, you can never be mad at
He's
me.
like 5 or 6 picks.
You know, I was gonna
Shout
say
out
a
to
Minka.
Mink.
You can never be mad at the Minka.
Mink's going to be motivated. You remember, you got the DC apologizing for Minka's lack of splash plays last year. So I feel like that's going to definitely be something that has a little bit added incentive.
And we got the personnel to let Minka do splash plays. As long as everyone stays healthy. The cornerbacks are good. We got the extra safeties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's Minka. That's one of those. Like, he can always turn that thing on and be MVP type. Like, yeah. That's a special one. Those are special combos. Like, you know.
And last year we saw him doing it just from a physicality of hitting people. Remember, he set the tone. He was the Nick Chubb. I mean, it was a clean play, but that was Minka doing some tackling. So it's like he could do it however you want to get it done. He gonna bring you that and the intensity every time you watch him play. He play like he's ready to just like black out, kill everybody on the field, and I love that energy right now. It matters. Yeah,
it matters. You know, at the end of the day, that's what you get out of that. It matters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like but I just personally I'm going with Patrick Queen because I think you get that same factor from a little bit closer. Linebacker, a little bit of heart of the teamish. Like, it's just a lot of heart on that defense, man. I think that defense is, like, as much as we talk this offense, that defense is going to win some games for the team. Like, you know, it's a lot of heart. It's a lot of people it matters to. So it's like, yeah, I'm going with Patrick Queen.
Okay. Well, there we have it then. All right, so I go GP. You went with Russ.
Yeah.
And then TG giving us Patrick Queen. I like it. Shout out to some defense in the building too, man. Like I said, as much as I wanted to go with TJ, I'm just like, I can't just go with the ancestor layup. But I'm like, it's TJ Watt, bro. It's TJ Watt.
We're expecting TJ to get over like, 20 plus sacks.
He's gonna do it again. I just see it. He don't look like he's slowing down.
He probably should get the vote.
It's TJ Watt, bro. I'm like, yo, he plays the sexy position. He's gonna make the sexy plays. He does the same way Najee gets 1,000 yards rushing. TJ gonna give me at least 15 of these things with 5 forced fumbles. I know this.
We know this.
Yeah, we know this. So that's why I'm just like, TJ. I can say it every year, TJ. But we go with GP.
We know what TJ's gonna do.
Jay, you know what that man gonna do, bro. Facts.
You know what TJ's gonna do.
Facts. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we got a couple more topics real quick for you before we let you get ready for your holiday weekend. All right. So, at some point, me and Deke, you know, we planning on having this convo about, you know, quarterbacks based on the division, right? AFC North, NFC North, all that stuff, right? We're going to rank them and do all that. But I wanted with you today to focus specifically on AFC North. And the first question I had is that the best division for quarterbacks exclusively to you?
In the AFC North?
Yeah.
Out of all the divisions.
Out of all the divisions right now, would you say that they are the best in terms of
who else is in that? Who else is in that Chiefs division?
So in the Chiefs division, you have they are NFC West. Dang, bro, where you going, man?
You got Mahomes, Herbert.
Where you going over there, bro?
Zach Wilson
Bo Nix, Jared Stidham, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew.
Nah, that ain't it.
Those are them ones. Because we don't know if it's Bo Nix or Stidham. We don't know if it's Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew. But you do got Mahomes.
With the Bills?
With who?
With the Bills.
You said with that man? You said with that man?
Yeah.
You can say that man's name if you want to say that man's name, bro. You know that. But it's the Josh Allen. Then after that, you have Aaron Rodgers. Then Haktua, Tagovailoa, and Jacoby Brissett / Drake May.
That's funny. That's funny.
So, yeah.
That's a tough one, too. I like the AFC North, though. Yeah, I think that's the best in football. With a rush, you know, Justin Fields, you got to say, it's a Burrow in here. It's a Lamar in here.
Come on, bro.
A lot in here. Now, it is a lot in here. Now, it's a lot in here.
Now, NFC
you know
West.
And that That Browns building you got to think, as much as we joking, you know what I mean? It's a Deshaun in there.
Facts.
Then it's still a Jameson in there.
Facts.
You know?
Oh, famous Jameson is over there. I forgot that. Yeah. Mr. Crab Leg. Yeah.
Young boy from the Ravens made the Pro Bowl. He over in there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's a Pro Bowler.
Don't do it.
He made the Pro Bowl.
Huntley. He talking about Huntley, bro. Yeah.
Huntley made the Pro Bowl.
Huntley is a fumble at the goal line away from winning a playoff game, too. Stop playing with that man, bro.
Man. Maybe making a run. Like, that's a Pro Bowl quarterback. You know, and then that little Dorian, the young boy out of UCLA, he ain't bad. Like, the whole division's
you got a Justin Fields in here too. Respect.
Come on,
respect.
What's his face? The Bengals backup, Browning.
Oh yeah, Jake Browning. Yeah.
I forgot Jake Browning. That's
true.
That's
true.
It's sad.
Okay. Now, but you. Let me just ask you about NFC West also, because in there you do got a Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl winning champ. Okay. You got a Brock Purdy in there. You got your boy Geno / Sam Howell, and then you got Kyler Murray. How you feel about NFC West?
They put a slash on Geno.
Yeah, they put a little slash on Geno.
Said it might be Sam Howell. Damn.
They try your man Geno, bro.
Is it a competition out there in Seattle this offseason?
They gave Geno $100 million. What are you talking about? That's Geno's job.
They say Geno fighting for his life out there right now, man.
Sam Howell's
bro.
10 years younger.
Man, man.
I'm sure they would love to find
new regime, bro. They say a new regime over there, man.
Yeah.
They gave him $100 million. What are you talking about?
So I'm just saying, like you put AFC North over that, because I mean,
definitely it's over that. Even though that's tough.
So because both got Super Bowl winning Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, Matthew Stafford, Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson, right? They both have quarterbacks that have played in the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy and Joe Burrow, right? Now this is where it gets a little, how you pinning on it, Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP.
Lamar.
And then it's Kyler. All right. And
I was just gonna. Yeah. And I promise I was gonna say I felt like Kyler brings it down. Like
and then you got Watson versus your boy Geno / Sam Howell. Yeah.
That's tough. But Geno's Geno.
That's tough.
That's tough. That's tough. But
I feel like it's between those two for you, man.
The backups of those bring it down. You know what I mean?
Yo, so who's Kyler Murray's backup, bro? Do we know Kyler's backup?
Oh God, I have no clue.
He might not have one.
Who is Matthew Stafford's backup? Do we know his backup?
Jimmy G.
Oh, shout out to Jimmy G. Super Bowl appearance. He has multiple appearances.
Where's my man from Georgia at? He's up in there too.
He was. I thought he went to rehab. I thought he did a little rehab.
Back.
Is he back?
I think he is.
Yeah. Y'all talking about oh man,
Benson.
Dobbs is Purdy's backup.
Oh.
Man, this AFC North is sick, man. That's why they doing the hard knocks on it. That's why this is sick. This is the storyline. The AFC North is where the party's at. Like,
I mean, think about it.
Desmond Ridder is Kyler Murray's backup.
When did that happen? I missed that.
Off season, I guess.
I missed that one, man.
I thought he was just in the exit.
Dang, good. Desmond Ridder, he's a boy. I felt like he was in a Falcons jersey one day. Now he said he's backing up Kyler. I missed that. Dang, go on.
I didn't see that neither.
Time out. I thought he was in the exit. So is Brock Purdy literally the only one that's still with their squad from that class?
I don't know.
The Kenny Pickett class?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know where Malik Willis is.
Is he still in Tennessee? I think he's still in Tennessee. He's the third on the list now, between Will Levis and Mason. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
They said it was a bad quarterback class.
That's what they say, huh?
A lot of people say it.
It's like that, bro.
A lot of people say it.
Purdy's been playing pretty good.
Purdy keeping that list afloat, bro.
Kenny had some game-winning drives.
There it is. Fight back, D. Fight back. There it is. Fight for your mans, bro. Fight for your mans, man.
Kenny
won games.
You don't even fight that fight, though.
He had no energy for that fight. I was like, yo, is he about to do it? No.
Listen, I still think he can be good.
Fighting.
Like, if Jalen Hurts gets hurt this year, don't be surprised if Pickett plays good. Don't be surprised.
Leave that fight alone. Crazy part is he's like the greatest in Pitt history.
It's him or Marino. I mean, it's probably Marino still all time, but
Marino was like 1972.
No, 80s. Early 80s.
Now, does Marino's league life make his college life better?
No, he was.
He was still that dude in college. Okay, I was say I'm not a Pitt dude. I don't
He
know
did
like
it
that.
for like all 4 years.
Okay,
Whereas Pickett had a great senior year.
got you.
Yeah, Marino was like that when he jumped on the scene like freshman year. Like Pitt was
How
ranked
you know?
top 5.
How you know?
So I can read the internet. I can watch some highlights.
What? I'm just saying.
That West
Like, I
Virginia
hear
came out
Major
of
Harris
he
stories,
ain't like
too.
that West Virginia, the way that came out, he ain't like that. He's like, yo, who
I
told
hear
you
Major
that?
They
Harris
document
stories,
this
too.
stuff for a
That's
reason
how
so
I know
people can look
Major
back.
Harris
How do
is what
you know he
doing.
was that? How do
Yeah, how
you
you know that?
specifically know that?
Yeah, like you was watching that. You see,
Yo,
I've seen
you're
some
where can I-
highlights.
where can I read that? Where can I see the highlight?
Type it in. Is
I've
Dan
never
Marino the
seen a
best Pitt
highlight of him
quarterback
at
of all
Pitt.
time? They'll explain
That's the
it.
crazy part. If we're being honest, not to be, I've never seen a highlight of him at Pitt. Not one time ever.
Honest, I'm about to say I never knew he went to Pitt till I came to Pittsburgh, bro. I thought he was. I thought it was the Dolphins. I was like, yo, he got to be from
Man.
Miami. Probably went to the U or something. I had no
When
clue.
did he
They
go
said
to
he had the
Pitt?
best throwing motion of all time.
Yeah, it's like God gift,
Bro,
man. It's like beautiful.
Did he get that at Pitt or did he get that in the league?
It's not like all of a sudden he got it down in Miami. Where do you think he developed
I'm
that
just
at?
saying, Tom Brady's whole arm changed when he hit the league.
No, it was like that at Pitt. The talent was off
He
the
said,
charts.
"There's no way Dan Marino developed like that at Pitt. There's no way."
Man,
That's what he said. He's
you're
like,
like-
"Yo, he could be great,
you're
but he
like one
didn't do
of
it at
the
Pitt." Yeah.
You're like one of the Michigan men that try to claim Brady was at in college. Like,
No, I agree with you on that with Brady, but like Marino always had the
so
talent.
Brady in the
no,
league, like,
no,
that's-
it's Dan Marino. He always had that talent.
Brady's college was the league. Same with Dan Marino. Like, them boys,
No.
college was the league. Like, they got league night.
No, Pitt was ranked in like the top 5 and stuff during Marino. Like they went on
Where
runs.
can I got to read that.
Look it up.
I gotta
It's
read
all
that.
out there. Like 11-1
I
type
gotta-
of seasons.
Is this
BCS Bulls.
Googleable? I got to read that. I need to see that.
Hey, look, I'm afraid to ask who is Pitt's top 3 quarterbacks that y'all will be taking versus West Virginia's top 3 quarterbacks. I'm scared of it, but I just
Well, we're definitely more than that. Major Harris, Pat White, Geno Smith. What are we talking about?
I got Marino, Pickett, the third guy. Damn,
Oh,
This might take a minute.
oh.
the third guy.
If we got that long on the show,
No,
this might
no.
take a minute.
He said
You know
that-
he got to
I
Google
know Alex Van
something.
Pelt had a
He's
little bit of a
Googling
run.
as you speak. He's trying to stall and Google. You know how this goes. He going to pull something out the works that we ain't never heard of.
I'm waiting for
and
the
tell us
third.
a
I'm like,
crazy-
I don't know who this number
and
3rd
tell us a
dude
crazy
is.
stat line.
I'm saying right now, Alex Van Pelt. Can we slate him?
Who?
Number 3.
Van Pelt,
Who'd you just say?
man,
What's wrong with that? I
What'd he
mean,
just say?
He put up numbers.
that's tough.
Man, who did you just say?
Alex Van Pelt.
Who?
Dude's a coach in the league right now.
Man, who did you just say? I don't even know what you
I
just
was
said.
like, yo,
Who?
Alex Van Pelt. Shout out to
Who is
Alex.
What year was this in? I know you Googled that. I know you.
No,
Googled that.
Moats knows. Hey, Moats, he played up
didn't
in
Google it.
he played up in Buffalo.
Yeah,
Moats.
he didn't Google him. He didn't Google him. But it's
Where did he
just,
come
He was a
from?
Bills backup.
Ay,
When was he
yo.
there?
What?
How do you know that?
Oh man,
I know my Pitt
You
history.
have-
that's
when
one of
was
the
this?
ones.
Early
When was
90s.
this?
Malachi Espedition brought
Oh,
up.
he for sure
He
Googled
brought up
that.
Nathan Peterman.
He for sure Googled that.
He was
Peterman.
good.
I would have thought
Oh, man.
Peterman. Yeah.
Then he tried to make you
Ah,
feel
that's a
good
good
and
one.
say he's the Bills backup.
Yeah,
Like, nah, bro.
that's
Nah,
the
bro.
league convo.
He's
We
a
talking
Bill.
about Pitt.
Yeah, he tried to milk it with, hey,
You
you
see
know he
the-
was the Bills too. Like, nah, bro, he's above. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Where did that come from?
I
I thought the stats were going to be better for Van Pelt. So Peterman might be the answer,
know.
actually.
Hey, now Kenneth
I like
Moses.
Peterman at Pitt.
So he brought up Nathan Peterman. Your man Kenneth Moses, he gave you some more West Virginia ammo. He says Jeff Hostetler as well as a West Virginia option. So
Yeah,
man,
Peterman at Pitt.
because
20 and 8 his junior year, and then 27 and 7 his senior year.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that as my top 3. Throw Peterman in there.
Respect.
I'll take that over those WU guys easily.
That sound like who y'all are. That sounded like who you are.
Marino and
You know what I
Pickett
mean?
washes his top 2 anyway.
You took a dude who wasn't really there.
Peterson, I mean,
You
that
took-
might be a
you took a
conversation
Kenny
with the third
Pickett.
guy.
So
And then a name we have no idea about.
I
You
was
took
like,
a guy that didn't really go there like that. His greatness came in the league. You took Kenny Pickett. And then you took we don't know this name.
But
We've never heard of it.
he officially put in Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman did make plays collegiately.
Rod Rutherford's not a bad answer either. He was
Rutherford,
Fitz's quarterback.
All right, you giving us some options now. We get some options. We get some options.
I might go
Are these
him over
college
Peterman.
football Hall of Famers?
Rutherford?
Are these college football? All three of the ones I named are college football Hall of Famers. Are these college football Hall of Famers?
Major Harris, Pat, yeah.
College football Hall of Famers.
And Gino, yeah, Gino for Heisman.
College football Hall of Famers.
I know Marino and Pickett are, for sure.
I'd
Pickett
be
will.
curious,
Pickett will be.
And this might be.
No,
Is Kenny
in that convo.
Kenny's a college football Hall of Famer?
I don't think he gets the. I think he's in the convo though.
I think he's a Pitt football Hall of Famer.
I think he
He's a
put
college
together
football Hall of Famer.
a single season
Yeah.
that was greater than any of the guys that you named, easily.
Oh man, you're crazy. The
I don't think I
audacity
am.
of you to say that. The audacity of you to say that.
I don't think I am.
Are you serious?
Man, oh
Bro, they say Pat
man.
White might have been one of the
I
greatest
was say
quarterbacks to ever
Pat
come
White
through college
has
football.
something crazy
Are you
going.
serious?
I seen the
crazy.
Pat White, Steve
You're
Slayton.
crazy.
That was.
What are
was
you
crazy.
talking about? It was a time people was like Gino for Heisman. What are you talking about?
I
bro?
mean, we were saying Pickett
What
for
are you
Heisman.
talking about? Don't get it twisted. Gino
All
won
day,
an
every
Orange Bowl
day
too,
in
bro.
2021.
Gino won an Orange Bowl too, bro.
Wait,
Like,
where'd
don't get that
Gino
twisted.
finish in the Heisman?
Like, what you talking about?
Talk about TG. Where was Gino from? Was that just in the West Virginia borders, or was that like outside?
Man, people was like Gino for Heisman. It was a petition out here. What are you talking about? Gino for Heisman.
I don't see any like conference player of the years or anything under Geno Smith's name here. I see a Kenny Pickett ACC player of the
So
year.
you
for
admit you're
2021.
Googling. So we've admitted that we're Googling now. We've got to that point. You've admitted that you're fully in Google mode. Because I'm coming off the top. Like, so now you're in Google mode. We get back to, yeah, you've admitted you're Googling. Let's get back to that.
I just need to refresh my
Gino
memory.
was-
Nothing wrong
He
with
said,
that.
he said, I'm tired of this. I'm fighting
I
back
thought
for
we
real this
wasn't
time.
Googling. Now we're on Google. So Google real West Virginia, bro. You know what it is. Gino's numbers is way better than all that you name. Kenny had one good year in there, bro. Kenny had one good year. Gino been leading that thing since like freshman year. Like the Gino comeback
Big 12's
against Marshall
defenses
is
were kind of
legendary.
whack.
Oh, now you're gonna say the defense is whack. Don't get started, bro.
Well, what I say? I said Kenny Pickett had a better single season than all those guys that you named.
Oh, you're crazy. First of all, you was in the ACC. Sam Hartman did good in the ACC. Everybody balls in the ACC. Don't get started with that. You feel me? We was in a Big 12 with Texas, Oklahoma.
Those defenses are worse.
What? It was
Especially
a
back then,
Oklahoma.
too.
Like, oh, you're crazy. You're just nah. I can't let you get that off. It was a Pat White that might have been one of the greatest college football quarterbacks to ever college football quarterback. Changed the game.
Changed
Changed the game.
Oh.
You know he changed the game. Everybody was on that Pat White train, man.
What? The zone read was stupid.
Everybody
Watching
was,
like, yo,
man,
we remember that.
Pat White. What are you talking?
Time out. But as a Pitt fan, how was Pat White viewed for Pitt people?
No, he was good.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
I'm
I
not
know
even
how you
gonna
respect
front.
him.
Like
Okay.
he was good, but he's no Dan
Man,
Marino.
you know
He's
what
no
it
Kenny
was.
Pickett.
Respect.
You know what it was,
Respect.
man.
And yeah, I'll give him that too. He was Pat White throughout his college career more
Did you
consistent
just
than
say
Kenny
he was
Pickett.
no
but
Kenny Pickett?
Now,
said that?
I didn't see him do what Kenny Pickett did.
And I was gonna
Kenny
say-
Pickett's senior year.
I was gonna say flip side, TG. How do y'all talk about a Kenny Pickett collegiately?
They never
We don't
played
even know who
against
that
him.
is, bro. We met him in the league. We don't know who that is. Like, we don't know that.
They never played him.
We
We
don't
never
know
did a
that.
backyard brawl with Pickett. They got to
We
see
don't know that.
Slovis beat them though.
But people know Major Harris.
Ago.
Man, we don't know that. We know him as the dude who did the fake slide. Like, we don't know that. We don't know that.
And funny,
You don't
the
know
chat
that.
did say that too. The chat was like, they know him for the fake slide. That's crazy.
That's
you
what
said
he was
that.
on for. I didn't Google that.
That's crazy.
I didn't Google
That
that.
is actually crazy.
These aren't. This is real. I'm not Googling that. This is real.
That's funny. I've seen it pop up multiple times. It was like, yo, he only's known
He's
for the
known
fake
for the
slide.
fake
I'm like, yo,
slide.
that's nuts. That he just said.
Bro,
this
you
now,
got to think
man.
Pat White didn't even have social media all the way like that. If Kenny don't have social media, we don't know him like that, bro. I'm not going to be like, we don't know that like
I mean, he was on the
It's a
Heisman
different-
stage.
He was on the Heisman stage. This is true.
Actually, got snubbed. Should have won.
Who else was up there? Who else was up there? Who else was up there?
Bryce
Make me
Young
feel better.
and
who else?
Michigan dude.
Yeah.
Hutchinson.
Because Young won it. Bryce Young won it. Aiden Hutchinson was the
That
all
sounds
world.
like a terrible
yeah.
trick.
Oh,
That sounds like
man.
it was a down year for sure.
Oh man,
That sounds like the.
you going
that
at the
sounds like
Heisman?
the-
That's crazy.
No, I'm not.
TJ,
I'm
you going at
not.
the Heisman
But
that
that's-
year?
I'm
You saying the
not.
Heisman that
But
year
you know
was
how-
watered down? That's crazy.
Bro, you know how that go though. But you know how that go. You know how some years they be like, man, they shouldn't even have one. You know how that goes.
dude won.
Bryce Young was a
Player
dog.
of the
I'm a
year,
Bryce
come
Young
on.
He
fanatic.
said, make it a co-Heisman's that year, man.
I've been on Bryce Young since high school. Like Bryce Young, I'm a Bryce Young guy. Like definitely. But like that wasn't that year. I remember that year. You remember that year too. That wasn't that.
He was at Bama though.
He was at Bama. We thought Aiden Hutchinson was going to win it that year. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. The fact that you can even say he got snubbed tell you something. If you know, you know. That wasn't that.
I mean, that was the best Pitt season we've had in 40 years, ever since
That's
Marino, really.
How sorry y'all is. That's how sorry y'all are.
Hey, listen, it's just how Kenny elevated the team. That's what I wanted to get acknowledged by him winning the Heisman. That's what should have got acknowledged.
That's how sorry y'all are, bro.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you can't be talking. I think that's the thing. Like, yes, do I wish Pitt football would have been better over the last 40 years, but like, come on.
Yeah, you know that's not true. But we did everything you did, and that Geno did everything that Kenny did. If Geno was in that year, Geno would have won the Heisman.
I don't
If
see any
Geno's
Big
in
12
that year, Geno wins
championships.
the Heisman.
I don't see any Big 12 player of the years.
If Geno comes out in that draft, if Geno comes out in that draft class, he's a first round down. He's one of the first picks.
Didn't he go second round when he did come out?
Yeah, if Geno comes out in that draft class, he's out of there early.
TG, who won it the year when Geno was up for Heisman? Who was the top three? What was that looking like?
Man, tell him to Google it. He already on Google.
No, I closed it,
Tell him to
actually.
Google it. That was a loaded year. You got to think it's a Tavon Austin that was in that class, too. And I know Tavon would have won it in that class.
Did he win a Blitnikoff award like Jordan Addison did?
Come on, bro.
He was that good. I at least expect
I was
him
around
to
when Tools was around. We
win
was
some
like,
best
that
wide
was
receiver in college football award.
Google it. You got to think. Tavon played next to a Stedman.
I'm not too
Geno had
concerned
two
about it at this
receivers
point.
going crazy. So you going to say that receiver was better than Tavon?
Jordan Addison, yeah.
Ooh,
I want you.
all right. That's a question now.
The
Blitnikoff
people might
award.
boo you off this stage if you say that. It might be people unfollow you for saying crazy stuff like that. That's
People do
crazy
look at
to say.
Tavon collegially
dare
as
you
one of
say
the
that?
ones, though.
Tavon probably has the greatest highlight tape that comes across highlight tape.
Second greatest. Second greatest.
First
Percy
greatest.
Harvin.
Better than Reggie.
Not better than Percy. Stop
Better than
it.
Percy.
Stop it.
Tavon might be one of
Stop
the greatest
it.
college football players to ever college football.
Top three. But
Top three.
he's not ahead of Percy.
Tavon's highlight tape is the greatest highlight tape to ever be on a highlight tape.
It has great music. It's not better than Percy's. You know this.
It has great highlights.
It's not better than Percy's. You know
Right,
it's
he
not better
went
than
for
Percy.
500 by himself at Oklahoma. What you talking about? By himself. That's not the other
impressive.
300 that got sprayed.
If he was that good, where's his best receiver award?
It was receivers out there when he was coming out. Google it. Who was out there with him? It was dudes like Terrence. It was dudes out there.
No, it was some dudes. Facts. It was facts.
Well,
It was
we
dudes
know
out
there's
there.
been a lot of receivers being churned out in these NFL drafts, right, over the last couple of
Did
years.
he win
That's
the
who Jordan
Blitnikoff with
Addison was up
Pitt?
against whenever he won.
Jordan Addison didn't even stay at Pitt. You claim that so hard. He didn't stay at Pitt. He left Pitt.
He
don't
going at his
even claim
loyalty.
He don't even claim Pitt.
He going at his loyalty. That's
But
Yeah,
he
That's
don't
when
even
he,
claim
that's when he
Pitt.
had his best seasons.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you still claim him though? Because he did it here. In
Yeah,
Pitt.
he's
Did,
Pitt.
did
Nah,
Tyler
He won
Boyd win the
Blitnikoff award while he
Blitnikoff?
was at Pitt. Yeah.
Did Tyler Boyd win the Blitnikoff?
I'm not sure. I mean, Tyler Boyd might not even be like our fourth or fifth best receiver.
Tyler Boyd was a way better receiver
Because you got
than
Larry.
in college.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd in college was a way better receiver.
No,
than
you're right.
at Pitt.
You're actually right on that. Like he's
If we're gonna be
a
real,
really
like,
solid
we're
pro.
not gonna do that. Tyler and I watched the Tyler
I
Boyd.
agree with you,
Tyler
yeah.
Boyd was elite at Pitt. And I hate Pitt, but he was elite at
He
Pitt.
said, "I hate Pitt."
He was
You said to add that extra emphasis. I hear you, bro. It's all good, bro. I get it.
Just so you understand, like
I like
no,
Tyler
like,
Boyd, but I hate Pitt. Just in case you
Yeah,
didn't know, I
like,
hate Pitt.
Tyler Boyd was elite at Pitt, like elite at Pitt. And you trying to say that guy he wasn't better than Tyler Boyd? Like it's
Who,
what year
Addison?
you come up in there? No, Addison was not better than Tyler Boyd, and you know that.
For one single season, he was for sure.
You know he wasn't better than Tyler Boyd.
For one season, yeah. For one season, yeah, because he left for USC for his junior year, and freshman year obviously wasn't as good as his sophomore year. But Tyler Boyd never reached the Jordan Addison heights. I'll give you like for his full college career, I'll give you that. But Jordan Addison won the Blitnikoff.
He wasn't better than him, though, bro.
Best receiver in college football.
I get that. I do get that. And I think it was a good year, too.
Yeah, all around good
You
year.
know? I think he had a good, I think it was, when I say good year, it was a good year for him to win it.
Listen, what I just said, though, there's been a lot of receivers getting churned out to go to these NFL drafts the last couple of years. I'm sure there were some studs if I want to Google it, but like, who was just drafted 2 years ago? I'm not even talking about Jordan Addison's draft because you got to think he was going up against also the draft class before that too.
True.
Because he spent another year in college.
Oh, man.
So think of the last like 2-3 draft classes. That's who Jordan Addison was up against Blitnikoff. And we know there's been a lot of good receivers.
It's been some dudes, man.
Yeah.
Sure. The George Pickens of the world. You know what I mean? CeeDee Lamb been in the league for a few minutes now.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb wasn't there.
Yeah, like.
Trying to think, man. Who else? I feel we missed
I feel like we're not allowed to Google anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to Google either. I'm scared. I'm like, yo, I ain't about to Google. I
Jordan,
want to cheat.
Jordan Addison was the big fish of that class. I remember that class.
Calvin Austin was in that class. Calvin Austin.
No, Addison got drafted a little late.
Who? Calvin Austin. What college he went to?
No, Calvin Austin.
Sauce Gardner said Sauce Gardner said that was the
from
toughest person that he had to guard. That's what Sauce Gardner said. That was the toughest guy that he had to guard collegiately. So I was just bringing up another name as a reference point. Y'all don't shoot me. I'm just over here. All right, I'm just hoping. That's it.
Do we want to Google?
That's it, man. Jeez.
Man, bro.
Google it, man. Let's see what receivers up there, man.
Man,
Let's just see what receivers were available during that time. Jeez, man. No. TG just shot me for just bringing up Calvin. I'm sorry, man. I was trying to bring up a name, man. Thanks.
Man, bro.
All right, we'll do the 2022 draft class. Because this is when Pickett went to the league. And, yeah, Addison obviously won the award that year, but went back for another season. So you had Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Drake London.
Those some dudes.
Jameson Williams.
He was a dude,
down in Alabama.
Yeah.
Treylon Burks. I know it hasn't panned out exactly
TG.
for him in
Them
the
some
league,
names,
but
TG.
Arkansas, he was
Come
balling.
on, TG. Them some legit names to beat out now.
Yeah, but you haven't named nobody that was like you haven't shared you haven't named nobody that was
all those dudes won the first round.
Them Ohio State boys.
But Burke got drafted off of like his potential, who he is. Like he's a mutant. All them Ohio State boys had to share the ball with each other too.
Yeah.
Feel me? You're talking about this guy at Pitt that didn't have to share it with nobody.
Yeah,
like,
that's real. That's real.
You get the ball. I'm throwing to you. You get it. You. I'm gonna make you. You get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's different. It's different. Like them Ohio State boys got to share it. It's about 5, 6 of them, and it's another 2 that you don't even know about.
Hey, they either want to transfer, they trying to beat them off for the next year. Facts on that.
Yeah, like it's a lot. Like that's different.
That's real.
You know what I mean? It's way different. Wasn't Marvin on that team?
Was yeah,
Quietly.
He was though. He was
Quietly,
on the bench
quietly,
somewhere.
yeah, or he was.
Yeah, quietly. You look at what you just said on the bench somewhere. Like it's a lot on that. It was a lot on that roster. You feel me? That's different. Like you're talking about a guy that got all the 3rd and 6. You know I'm coming to you. I don't care what happens. I'm finding a way to get this to you. Scramble drill. I'm looking for you.
That's his guy. Yo,
Why didn't anyone else step up to the degree that Addison did then?
that's real.
When? What on other teams?
I'm saying all these other teams, like we were just talking about one team, Ohio State. What about all these other receivers that had the same opportunity?
Like who?
Addison. I'm just saying. Addison had to have done something, right?
Up. I think they do. I think it's situational football. Like I think dudes do step up. I think some dudes get in situations where it's like, yo, you're the guy. We're gonna win and lose.
Pitt
off
had
of
good other receivers on that team though.
Yo, we're gonna win and lose off of the stakes of what you and I can pull off.
Your boy Bud Mead was there.
No, he wasn't there at the time.
Oh, he wasn't there yet?
We had a solid 2 and a 3 next to Addison. The one dude was Jared Wayne. He was really solid. Like we had other guys. Kenny threw for a lot of yards. Like it's not like he didn't spread it around either.
Situational football. I'm not hating on it. You know, I'm just saying like, no. I'm saying if Tavon came in that same year that he did that, Tavon would have for sure won the Blitz call. If Stedman Bailey was in that same year as that, Stedman would have for sure won the Blitz call. I'm saying if Geno was in the same year that Heisman, Geno might have won that Heisman.
I low key wish we knew who had the better numbers, Gino's Heisman for Heisman year or the Kenny for Heisman year, and who actually statistically had a better year? I know Kenny won more that year, but Gino, they both won Orange Bowl, right?
Yeah, Gino won
the Orange Bowl last year, and then Kenny won.
Kenny sat out. He was getting ready for the draft.
Shoot, good call. Yeah.
Gino won MVP of the Orange Bowl too, and he hung 70 on the Clemson team that was supposed to be the top-rated.
So he put up some empty stats. Then he put up some extra empty stats.
Was that Ty's boy? Was that Ty's boy? He was doing that one.
Hold on, name the other ones. You weren't done yet. Andre Ellington, Taj's boy. They had that tight end in there. Bowers.
Yeah, they had some dudes over there. They had some dudes.
They had a
was Martavis there?
I was just getting going. They had a Martavis there. They had a Sammy Watkins there. They had a DeAndre Hopkins there. They had a lot of stuff up there.
God, Sammy was down there. Yeah.
That's a mutant Sammy. That's a mutant DeAndre.
Yeah.
And that's a Martavis in there.
Facts.
And they had that defense over there.
Facts.
And he still put 70 on them boards. I'm listening.
I don't think Clemson was really caring about that game. They were probably just upset they weren't in the championship.
There it is.
It's crazy. That's when it still matters. It's crazy. That's when dudes didn't sit out.
Are we sure?
Because West Virginia had some first rounders on that team too. Don't get it twisted. It was a Bruce Irvin on that defense too.
Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Bruce. If you know, you know.
Don't get it twisted over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just matters. School pride, West Virginia pride, Mountaineer pride. It was just different.
Shoot, it was Ellis Langston out there. Come on, man. One time for Ellis. I know he was out there on that. No, he might have been going by there. He might have been going by there.
He been on that train.
But salute Ellis, though. Salute Ellis, man. If you know, you know.
Anyway,
yeah.
If you know, you know.
There it is.
Buffalo Bill, if you know, you know.
Hey, you talking to me, man. What up, though? My teammate right there, man. I have first West Virginia teammate I had, bro. Never forget him. Yeah, shout out.
Like, we're not the same. There's levels. We're not the same. We're not the same.
All right. Well, you know, I'm gonna get us on a high note, on a happy note, on something that we could all be positive about. All right. So if you could, we obviously know it was history made when Bronny James was drafted 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers. Right.
Salute.
My man just signed this deal though. 4 for 7.9. How you feeling, man? We
fully guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed, baby. Fully guaranteed, man. Hey, let the good times keep rolling, man. How you feeling about it, man?
I'm all for the Bronny moves, man. I like Bronny, man. 3-and-D, man. You're going to be a better pro than college player.
Okay, facts.
You're going to be able to shoot the ball. That game going to open up to him. He'll be all right. He'll be nice. He'd have been a first-round corner. Product of the wrong sport. He played football. We not having this talk at all.
Now, TG, he just got 7.9 and is guaranteed.
They might have gave him 35.7. You'd have won in that first round, top 10.
Okay.
You see how explosive he is?
Okay.
He's explosive. I know he got some physicality. You'd have been a first-round corner. But
TG, you know everybody ain't with that hitting life now.
You're right. A lot
everybody
of great basketball players. But he's part of the James gang, man. You got to respect it,
This
man.
is facts. This is facts.
Like, it is what it is. Like, it's LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, you know? And that's Bronny. Bronny's going to be a good player. He's going to have all the spotlight. There's going to be haters. There's going to be people that love it.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is. Like, I'm for Bronny. I'm Team Bronny. Like, I hope he balls up there. And he needs to bring his brother into it. Like, keep it alive. Like, you know? I like what they got going. I love that you get to play with his pops. You know what I mean? Because Pop's going to find a way to get him open.
Oh,
hey,
facts on that. Facts on
that. Hit that.
Hey,
knock that down right there.
I'm trying to figure out, does he move out and get his own spot now? Because he in L.A. L.A. price. He ain't going to get a better spot than where he at, man. He ain't going to get a better spot than where he's at right now, bro. He's staying in a beautiful spot, bro. He's gone? You think he out?
Hey, do we call him Pops on the court or do we call him...
That's real life, bro. That's real life. Do you ride with him to the game or not?
Do we call him Pops on the court or we call him Bron?
Like, let me pick you up.
Yeah, what's the late night? Like, yo, the game over. We going to the spot. It's like, yo, Dad, can I go? Like, what's...
It's a little bit messy, so I won't get into the messiness. But, like, you know, all the secrets come out, man. You're part of the family now. You know how that goes, man.
Bro, yeah.
Hey, you remember the time?
Hey, yo, chill. You remember that time we was on the road together? Hey, yo, what are you doing, bro? Yeah.
So
that's real life.
You know,
all right.
I'm interested to see how it goes.
No, respect on that, man. Respect. All right. Well, shoot. That is all we got today. Know you got the holiday weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't get tased
Right
on
quick.
South Beach. No fireworks. What you got for us?
Hey, that Hard Knocks is dope, man. I just got to put it out there, man. That first episode of Hard Knocks is dope. That new one with the Giants,
Oh,
it show all the background talk and all that.
okay.
It was talking about
They just dropped
Saquon,
one.
like that money. That new
Yeah, they
Hard
dropped
Knocks
it.
is dope.
All right.
If you ain't seen it yet, check it out. It's
Wait, are the
dope.
Giants? I thought the
the
Bears were the
Giants.
team for the offseason.
No.
Bears gonna be the
it's
team
the-
coming up in training camp
Yeah,
preseason.
the Bears is that Giants all season is dope. Like you get to hear how they really feel on the
Wait,
certain
they did one for like
situation.
free agency or something.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, they go
No
for
way.
free agency like
Because right
like
now
the
we know.
Saquon.
Because who are they following? So you said they're gonna follow the Giants then? No, they're doing the
They follow the
Bears.
Giants.
Who the
Then they
Bears
go
are
to-
for the preseason
Training camp then. Yeah,
training
and
camp.
preseason.
Steelers are end of the season.
That whole AFC North. Yeah.
Whole AFC North, right? And I feel like it was is another team. I feel like it was
He's-
4 different teams they talked about.
He's talking about the Giants right now. I guess.
I
Did they
guess.
record stuff a couple months ago? Now they're just releasing it
Yeah,
now.
they've been doing it.
Yeah, Alex
'cause, like,
Allgood, and Damon Brown. They said it was dope. It was good. Like you should check it out. Yeah, they
Bro,
both
it's
said
dope,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
It kind of made you laugh because they was like, nobody's gonna pick up Saquon. Like, and you already know what's gonna happen. Like, you gotta watch it. It's dope, bro.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, they're in there talking it. They're like,
Okay.
nobody's gonna buy this. Like, we'll be okay. You're all right.
Wow. Well, now you give me
Okay.
something to watch tonight while I'm
Yeah.
researching. All right, I'm gonna just be
It's
chilling.
definitely
I'm gonna
dope.
watch. I'm gonna watch this
Yeah,
Giants.
honestly,
Hard
I'll probably
Knocks.
watch it too.
Where, do you see it on YouTube or was you actually did it the right way? How'd you get this, man?
Yeah, you know.
All right, that's what I figured. Okay, I'll find it. I'll work my magic. Yeah.
They ain't play with it.
My dog, man, my dog.
Play it.
Well, shoot. I don't think we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna tell you on the front end, we probably not gonna talk to you next week because I should be on vacay. All right.
No, man, big dog.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm gonna be back. All right. I'm coming back. I'm coming
Cancun
back.
on 3. Cancun on 3. You already in Mo. You ready to break it up? Cancun on
Stop
3.
it, bro. Stop it. Look, we only get one break out the year. All right. So I'm just gonna take. I just put my. You know what I mean. I let Deke know. I let everybody know I got my 2 weeks in. All right. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. All right. But when we get back, then you already know what time it is. All right. So salute you, my dog. We're gonna be locking in like we always do. So with that being the case, salute you, man. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there, and we get you next time, baby.
Dog. All
All right,
right.
peace,
All
bro.
right, family.
Peace. One time right there for the homie, Lock and Mate, the cousin, crazy cousin of the show. TG, if you was digging the convo, digging him being on the show with us, man, hit that like button one time for the culture. And if you're new to the family and you don't know how we get down, this is how we get down. So subscribe if you was digging it, baby. All right, yeah. One's a Pitt guy, one's a West Virginia guy. As you can see, they really don't get along when it comes to that. And it's crazy to
I wasn't
think-
even expecting the
I
convo to go
didn't
that
either.
way. And I mean, if you want, you could just interject and say, "Hey, guys, time to move." Like
It just be funny.
that can't be entertaining for you.
It just
or maybe it is.
It's hilarious to me because I'll be sitting here and in my mind, I'll be watching it happen, and I'm like, I could change it now, but it's like watching Tom and Jerry. I'm like, yo, y'all was just doing this
You
a
don't
week
know what's
ago.
gonna be said next.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, every week it's like another episode of Deke versus TG, Pitt versus West Virginia in some capacity, and I'll just be over here like, bruh. We done talk they basketball programs, y'all done talk about the academics of the school, you be talking about the location, stadiums. I'm just like, bruh, it's just the angles that y'all will go through to just go at each other's school. I'm just over here like, yo, sometimes I'm like, you know what, nah, I'm enjoying this. Yeah. So shout out. And clearly the viewers enjoyed it as well, all right? Because they don't be tripping. They be rocking it. They be in the comment section rocking with us as well. So salute all y'all. But shit, y'all funny, man. It's just like, yo, you would think that was your first time talking. You would think that was the first time that we've talked West Virginia and Pitt, and it's like, no, this is every week. This is every week, bro.
TG's the one bringing it up, right?
It do be him though. He brings it up a lot.
If he's out here putting down Pitt guys and
Hey.
trying to prop up his WVU
He
guys,
shoots
like,
first every time.
Yeah,
he
like-
go shoot first. Yeah,
I got to defend. That's all.
nah,
I got to say my piece.
this is real.
I
This is real.
can't let him get away with slander, and a lot of time the slander is not really based in reality. It seems.
Yeah. He just be shooting though. He go shoot his shot. That's what we do though, man. All right.
We got a few supers here.
Let's tap these supers, man. Shout out to TG. Shout out to Deke. Shout out to Pitt and West Virginia and any of the alums from both schools, all right? Shout out to all the quarterbacks for both teams, all the running backs, all the receivers, the defenses. Everybody's great, all right? Everybody's happy. Everybody's good. My man was like, yo.
Googling something you don't know
He
or
said, yo,
can't
he was
remember off the top of your
Googling,
head
that's
is apparently a
crazy.
bad thing now
He
too.
was like,
I'm
you
not-
go Google?
We're not allowed to be
He
on
said,
Google
oh,
when
you
we're
to
on the
the
phone with
Google.
TG anymore.
You to the Google section of the day. Oh, man, that's crazy. We ain't even there yet.
Let's go. UW says TG saying Connor over Najee is like saying Juju over AB.
Ooh.
Not all the way.
Nah. That'd be like
Not
saying
all the
Connor
way.
over L. Bell. I think that's more the equivalent to that.
Right.
Yeah, Najee, as much as we support Naj is ain't in that. No. Can't go there.
Zach Sinsberg, I absolutely love the way TG talks ball. He'll give you his biased opinion at first, then he'll step back and give an unbiased and very insightful take.
Respect. Yeah, he go. At some point, you're gonna get the heavy-handed, real-life bias. Like this, is who TG just likes or doesn't like. But we've seen him evolving a little bit. He's becoming more polished with how he wants to like respectfully, or this guy is great in the locker room. He's good in the community. Like he's getting a little more polished there. So we like it. I like it. Yeah.
Moises Zambrano says we should definitely need to get Brandon Ayuk or DK Metcalf. Steelers will definitely win the playoffs and the Super Bowl.
I mean, either one is a major upgrade. DK, I think that would have me willing to put like the money on it. Like, yeah, heck yeah. I think Ayuk still cooks, but I think with Ayuk, I'm still dependent a little bit more on GP continuing to step up. Whereas I think with DK, whatever GP does is house money. That's at least I look at it right now.
Either are great options.
Yeah.
Moises Zambrano again says Pittsburgh Steelers record will be 14-3 or 13-5.
I would love 14-3.
I don't think 13-5 is possible. It'd be
and
13-4.
That would
That's
be
what
the
it would have
case.
to be.
Yeah, or 12-5. You could go 12-5.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants 12-5.
I think he wants 13 wins because he went from 14-3.
Yeah.
So I think he'd only go down
One
a win if
yeah.
you're gonna do an either or type of situation instead of 2 wins. Like you
And-
wouldn't go
yeah.
14-3 or 12-5.
That's what
You got to be within one number.
Yeah.
So 14-3 or 13-4. I think he's saying.
Yeah.
Zach Sinsberg says I'm behind and just heard the JC over Najee take. I take it back, TG. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Interesting. So he was basically kind of like how we initially reacted to when TG said James Conner over Najee. We was like, yo, you're crazy. What is that? And then when you started pulling up the numbers, we're like, well, actually, this is a little bit closer of an argument than we would have thought. Kind of like the Willie P, Naj, and L. Bell convo. It didn't seem close until we started to talk about it more. And we're like, you know what? There are some areas where I could see that.
Let's go, UW. Says Deke, come on. Kenny had to wait till a super senior year during COVID and a super weak ACC. Did I see you like that comment?
I did. No,
it popped up on my screen. Was that a super like by you?
No, I like all comments that have been paid for out of respect for the person paying. All right, yeah. That's what that was.
I just saw the Moats icon.
No, don't you do me like that. No. That was strictly an administrative. Thank you for supporting. We're gonna like your comment because you're supporting the chat. Don't put. I'm not personally co-signing anything. I'm just. It's the overall. Just the thought of, hey, you're generous. That's what the like was. Okay. Yeah.
You know what? That wasn't during COVID.
It was actually before.
It was
COVID.
after.
Oh no, you're right. He was a super senior afterwards because he got the extra year for it.
Yeah, it was after because I was at the stadium for like all those games.
You're right. Yeah.
It was a fun season. It was a real fun season. Too bad we couldn't beat Miami at home and beat freaking Western Michigan at home.
Yeah, at least
we could have easily been undefeated. Mm-hmm. Easily. That defense was rough though.
That Miami loss, we remember that one.
That defense was so bad. So bad. They had its moments, but yeah, Kenny in the offense carried
what was that
team.
It was like a Western or it was like an Eastern Kentucky or it was like a
we couldn't
weird
cover
team.
Slant route.
Yeah,
it was like
a weird team.
Cover slant route. Kenny had 6 touchdowns that game.
But who was the receiver? That was Sky
Moore.
Yeah. Shout out to Sky Moore, man.
The next year, Slovis's year, remember I said this many times, like that Pitt team was better than Kenny's senior year.
You did say that.
Outside of
but Kenny
having
was
Jordan
just
Addison.
that much better than what Slovis was playing like.
I'll put it to you this way: the defense for Slovis's lone year here at Pitt was awesome. Like it was like night and day difference.
How many people
between
he had
Kenny's
on that defense too?
That was like Cansey.
Yeah.
You had, like we had guys getting drafted.
Right.
Cansey
was the first
like,
rounder.
Devonshire was still there.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? We had a couple guys on the D line that were.
Did
Really good.
y'all have DeMar still there, or was DeMar
No,
already taking his time
no.
to the NFL?
Yeah,
Yeah.
DeMar was already
Made
here.
the jump.
Yeah, that defense was really good. Slovis's year. Too bad Kenny couldn't have that defense.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, you're only in college for how long? It
Yeah.
happens to a lot of teams. I'm not gonna be.
Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes.
You're complaining too much about it. It
It'd
is
be
what
like
it
that
is.
sometimes.
All right. Yeah, that's it for the Supers.
That's a vibe, bro. That's a vibe. We not tripping. That was funny. Yo, you and TG.
We still got these division rankings to do.
I know. I was like, yo.
we doing them.
It's
Monday.
feeling like that's a Monday thing now, man.
I got them ready, and you know what? I'm actually bummed because I have all the quarterbacks listed, all the divisions listed, ranked, and everything on a sheet of paper, and I left it at the house. Like I had a whole numeric
because I was going to say
system.
I have a list and I had checked mine and I was ready to talk it too.
Yeah, I have a whole numeric system. Like there's
Yeah.
a bunch of reasoning behind my picks, but like I left it at home, so I'm a little
let's
bummed about
let's
that.
plan to do it on Monday then,
Okay.
because that way we don't have the TG section where TG, the combo go everywhere, but that would give us plenty of time to just get that in without rushing it. Because right now we're gonna be rushing it. I got my peoples in town as well, man. So, yeah, I'm supposed to I think I gotta cook dinner tonight again. I think we're on like combo dinner. So yeah, so I'm down with that, and that'll give you time to make sure you got your materials.
I just left it at home. Yeah. It's ready.
That'll be the vibe. That'll be the vibe right there.
I had a great formula. I had a great system for it.
Because honestly, I thought it was gonna be simple as, I like this version or that, but it's like you look at some of these names and it's like, yeah, I think at the top is simple, but
Yeah, if you did the top 2 quarterbacks for every division, it'd probably be a lot
Right.
easier. But then you gotta look at the third and fourth best quarterbacks
Yes.
in these divisions and look at the depth and the overall. Yeah, it's
some of these quarterbacks you look at, and
You really
you're
gotta
like,
look at it.
boy. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're on the same page with that then, man. So that's what we'll do, man. We will finish today. All right, like how we always do. Y'all hitting that like button on the back end, subscribing like you always do if you're new to the channel. But we will come back on Monday, and we are guaranteed to have a Monday show. Like I said, everything's up in the air. We're gonna see what this hurricane was. It Hurricane Burl, or however the heck they call it. All right, we're gonna see what
Burl or Burrow.
It's like BERYL or something like that. Burl,
Okay.
Barrel, Hurricane Burl, something like that. So we're gonna see what that's looking like. All right. Hopefully, on vacation next week. Hopefully, that's the plan.
You mean you don't want to do more podcasts?
I didn't say I didn't want to do more podcasts. I'm just saying that
You prefer
family,
vacation.
My family, the way that my family set up is like certain things you just know, like, all right, we gotta get this vacation here. I got y'all. All right.
If it doesn't happen, is it not happening?
No. I think it's gonna make.
Are you gonna do an impromptu
They're gonna make
booking?
me. I think they're gonna make me work really hard if this is no longer available. I think it's gonna make me have to like put on my thinking glasses and all right, let me find the best situation financially, logistically, and everything included. Yeah, because they it's them. It's not me. All right, I'm seeking comfort. If it was me, if it was me, we'd be here every single day. All right, for hours, because I love this. This is fun. But I'm trying. Hey, you seen what happened to Brady? I ain't trying to go out like Brady, bro.
Yeah.
You see what happened to Brady? 1 minute you working, next minute she with the yoga instructor. All right, wifey don't even like yoga. I'm trying to keep it that way. You feel me? So yeah, there it is. All right, there it is. So with that being the case, we're gonna wrap today's show. So we appreciate you for tuning in. All right. Like I said, man, hit that
There's
like button.
no new random hobbies she's picking up.
Hey, you know what I mean? If she start exercising, I'm like, oh, who you exercise for? Where did it start? You know what I mean? We want to walk where? I could walk with you. Yeah. So just keep everybody copacetic, keep everybody happy, man. All right.
Everything's been the same though.
Yeah. Everything's with this. No new diets, no new wardrobe changes, no. Oh man, why you start doing your hair that way? You know what I mean? None of that.
Okay.
So yeah. So we like keep it that way. I try to focus on the little things. All right.
Right.
They say if you take care of all the little stuff, keeps the big stuff taken care of. All right. So these are the little things. Finishing on time, cooking dinner, right? Be here for the holidays and take your family on vacation, okay? So I'm going to try to do my part. So with that being the case, shout out to each and every one of y'all. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. As always, stay safe out there, pretty please. If you work with the fireworks, pretty please be safe, all right? But either way, until next time, baby.
Peace.